Hi, I'm Bran, and I love really long best of episodes.
Hey, it's Panda, and I like really long best of clip shows.
I'm Dan, and I despise really long best of clip shows, and this is the
Deck the Hallmark podcast. Yes, sirree. We're back with 3 weeks of...
Yes, man.
We're back with part 3 of 3 in regards to the best of year 4.
Some of you are thinking, man, I've been listening to the show a long time. There is no world where there's 12 hours of best of material in a year. We're not that good. And you know what? You might be right, but our double-deckers think we are. And that's what counts.
That's
because
exactly
they
right.
selected all these clips out, and we have them to thank for doing all the work except for the editing. Obviously, that is Panda.
That's right.
Yep, that's true.
Panda, I'm happy you're back this week.
Thank
Last week, it obviously was a little bit too much. You got choked up there at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
We'll see if you can make it through this one. But
try.
thank you. Big shout out to everybody who helped put this all together. Literally could have done it without you. I would be going mad. Going mad. But I'm not going mad. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that this one's here. Are you guys ready to dive in?
Oh, yeah.
In case this is your first one of the 3, we'll introduce each clip. You'll hear the clip, and then we'll introduce another one, unless there's multiple clips, and then you'll hear a little drum break showing you that there's more clips on that episode. That was a really...
You're explaining this on part 3 of the best of.
Sometimes you need
awesome.
Sometimes you need a reminder. Up first is Neil Bledsoe, January 5th, 2022.
Did you do the classic actor thing where you were like bartending to make ends meet at any point, or were you just straight actor?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because right after the Hunters happened, I was convinced I was going to be famous, and so I went out and bought a bunch of furniture, as you do. Because anytime they give a 24-year-old a bunch of money, you're just going to spend it all on.
That's
food.
right.
And I was like, I think I bought a Noguchi table. I was like, clearly, I've made it.
You've arrived.
Guys.
You've
you
arrived.
See my triangular glass table? I've made it. So and then I didn't work for like a year and a half, and I became
That'll get you
with a very nice table.
Were you?
Where were you waiting? Is it a place we would have heard of? Like, is it like
No. I was waiting tables at this place called Northwest, which was on 79th and Columbus, that I think was a front for mob money.
Fair enough.
And it was. I think the first day I got there, I was trailing this guy from New Zealand. It was this beautiful day on the Upper West Side. It's right across from the Natural History Museum. We were sitting outside and we were watching everybody kind of going by, and this guy was maybe the bitterest person I'd ever met in my life. And like people from New Zealand are what Canadians are to us.
That's right.
New Zealanders are to people from Australia. So this guy was the bitterest person I'd ever met. Kind of piqued my curiosity a little bit, and then I saw it was actually this place that was making me bitter. So we were outside watching everybody go by, and this woman comes by with her little dog, and the dog pees on the partition. It's this beautiful day in August. Everybody's sitting out on the sidewalk. Dog pees on the partition, and the guy starts cursing at her. He's like, why did you let your dog do that? How in the hell could you let your dog do that? And she's like, I'm sorry. He has a weak bladder. And she walks away. So he goes downstairs, and he gets like a little bucket of stuff to clean it up, and he kind of splashes the water. Now, somebody has told the chef downstairs, this guy named Pep, and Pep comes up with this like slopping blue bucket and like tosses it over the area of pee and makes a far bigger mess than was there to begin with. And so the New Zealand waiter starts to yell at him. It's like, why the hell did you do that, Pep? Nobody asked you to do that. Why did you do that? Nobody asked you to do that. Pep locks eyes with me and says, nobody asked me to kill kids in Lebanon in 1982. And without another word, goes back inside and goes downstairs back into like his little spider hole. And it was like, oh, wow. Okay, this is where I'm working.
Pep turn around and just go shh when he's walked down the stairs? Dear gracious.
Now, the weird thing was, I don't think Pep was old enough to kill kids in Lebanon in 1982. He was like a solid 10 years too young for that. Yeah, but that whole place was Looney Tunes. There was a guy that would come in with call girls all the time and like to sit down and have steak dinners. And these like girls kind of boredly picking at a salad, and I'd be sitting there, and he'd go, "Oh, Neil, you're "You're a gentleman of the theater. What should Svetlana and I see this evening?" Like, I don't know. Maybe the Lion King. And he started this. Oh man, he started this club because it was like right during the Iraq War, and he was like, everybody that came into this place would think that that the Iraq War was going really, really well, and they just needed to start a club that was going to tell people that it was going really well, and that Bush was getting a hard time. So this guy who started this, he had like a trust fund that his mom would give him money, but he was like solidly like 49 years old, and he looked a little bit like Pavarotti, and so he started this club for all of his buddies that would come in. One of the guys was a dead ringer for John Bolton, and they'd sit there and they go like, "Oh, this war is going much better than people give it credit for." But eventually, he was spending so much money, and I think his mom told him that he had to end his club at 49 years old. So he told his buddies, and they got in a silverware fight with each other in the middle of the restaurant. The guy gets banned for life. And so one day I'm back out watching the street, greeting people, saying, "Oh, check out our wine list." And I see the guy wearing a neck brace on crutches, sort of going by on the opposite side of the street, hoping that we'll see him and invite him back in and end his band
Good
life.
gracious.
Yeah.
Where Your Heart Belongs, January 6, 2022.
I'm never somebody to judge how much somebody eats.
That's right.
Because you know what?
That's right.
I love
I can't
food
believe
and
you're
I
doing
love
this.
snacks.
I can't believe you're doing this.
But my girl said that she ate 8 s'mores.
That's impressive.
You're going to die tonight. 8
Yeah.
s'mores.
Who was it? Jen Lily's?
It was Jim Lilly.
Yeah, and her dad's had his second heart attack.
We don't need to talk about.
Look,
Her dad has a heart attack and she goes to a diner and orders French fries.
I will routinely eat an entire pizza myself. 8 s'mores seems a little like a little much.
Nobody I love s'mores. I love chocolate. I love marshmallows. I will on a regular
Maybe there are
basis.
many s'mores.
Maybe they like to. Yeah, I don't know. 8 s'mores.
I would have never.
Is a
brought it
lot.
up. I've never brought it up. I would have never brought it up.
I'm not. Listen, if you can do it, do it. I'm just saying. I don't know anybody who could.
8 s'mores is a lot of s'mores.
Wait a minute. So if I come to do the watch party with you guys next year when you're 24 hours and I eat 8 s'mores, what will you give me?
Ooh.
I'll have a s'mores trophy made for
a
you.
s'mores trophy. I think,
But it's not like
now
it's not like they're
problem
not.
is she's going to train now. Jackson's going to train to
Like
do
a
this.
hot dog eating
That's
contest.
right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
ready.
She's going to show up and be like, "I'm ready."
But it's not like they were there. Like they were there, and then they went to a bar. And Christopher Russell says that he was still in bed by 11 p.m. So it's not like they were in there eating s'mores over and.
But by that time in the movie, what was weird to me is they had made a point of always eating this great, like, rich food, which I loved. Like, I loved them not doing this thing where, like, I'm going to eat a salad. It's like, yeah, we're going to get milkshakes. We're going to get French fries. We're going to do all this stuff. It was awesome. And it was almost like it was just like, let's see how far we can push this script. How many s'mores? 4? That's crazy. 8. Double it. 8 s'mores.
Listen, I want to see it done. I don't hear what I'm not saying. Like, if you can do it, own it, do it. I love it.
Man,
I just don't know anybody who can.
it's impressive. It's
8 is a lot of s'mores.
8 is enough.
It's a lot of s'mores. 8's enough. That's my limit.
I have a big one. Did they make an extra, a background actor, play the bride's father? I believe that they did. And I feel terrible for that guy because I have been a background actor. It is a thankless job. We did it on Jen Lilly's movie. We never actually got on camera. It's a thankless job. It's long hours. You sit there. They come down. They look at the 5 outfits you brought. They pick the one you want on. They get pictures. They send them up. They're like, this is what we want. Wear it. And then they say, do the same thing over and over again. This poor guy has to be the father of the bride. And everyone in that movie is dressed in that scene to the nines. Henrik on the nines, dressed to the nines. They have perfectly matching tuxes on. This guy's jacket and pants don't match and don't fit. And he's never gone arm in arm with anyone in his life. He is like up on the bicep.
I totally missed this. I need to watch
He doesn't have a haircut. Like he's not had his hair. Like he is not in a position to have to carry the weight that they are asking this guy who's making $100 a day to carry. And I swear to you, he's a background actor. And my heart went out to this guy. And I need to know, can somebody please tell me that he's not, and he got an actual real living salary for this, and they just didn't do him justice, because it is a tough, after we finish, go watch that scene and try not to laugh. I had to laugh to keep from crying. The poor gentleman, the poor guy who is nowhere near everyone else. You're doing it now, aren't you? You're doing it. Yep. Yeah. Guys,
what's so funny is I think I was writing something when she was walking on the island, so I missed it.
It is,
but if you think I didn't notice him in the background of the wedding, of course I did. Look at that guy.
He hasn't had a haircut. He doesn't know.
That guy is a legend.
There is no way he woke up this morning and said, I'm playing Father of the Bride in a Hallmark movie. He thought he was going to be in the wedding in a pew somewhere. And we all know it. He hadn't had a haircut in weeks, months even. That poor guy. And now something happened. Hey, Tom called in sick. You're the father of the bride. What? Shot who? I'm what now? Like, I can't. I rewound it, and I had tears in my eyes, tears of laughter, but also like this poor guy and everybody involved, even the woman who's did a great job, the redheaded best friend who was very bubbly and like charming in the movie. Like, this poor girl, like it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. And if he's a background actor, that's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Every time a bell rings, January 7th, 2022.
Damn.
This bell that has been carved out of a magnolia tree was passed down from their great grandfather. So their father's grandfather. And they hide it in public every year. It's a family heirloom, and they hide the freaking bell. It just takes one kid climbing a tree to be like, hey, it's a bell, and your whole thing is ruined. Just give the clues and ring the bell at the end. We shouldn't be hiding family heirlooms out in public, right?
Wasn't that the thing in A Cheerful Christmas where like every year they put grandpa's hat on the snowman or whatever? Like you're going to lose that hat.
At least we know it's on a snowman. This bell could be anywhere, which does lead me to my next one, which is they find it in the oak tree, which is the same place they found it at when they were like, 9 or 10 years old? Mm-hmm. And they're like, honestly, we should have checked here to begin with. Has he been hiding it there every year? Does he hide it in the tree every year? Because they played it through high school. Is he just like, they'll never see it coming 8 years in a row?
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Well, if the bell's a family heirloom, you better believe it's about the destination, Alonzo. Gee.
The Wedding Veil, Part 1, January 11th, 2022. The Wedding Veil 1 originally aired on January 8th, 2022.
2022.
Hello?
Wait, who is that?
Hello.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just 2022 guy.
What's your name?
Smooth as silk, baby.
What's your name? I didn't know that we had already sold it.
People call me Sherbert.
Sherbert, like the far superior ice cream?
Yeah, because I taste as sweet as ice cream, but I'm half the calories, if you know what I mean.
Nope, I don't know what you mean.
You should read a book.
So, Sherbert, did you buy the year? You bought the whole year? You're going to be with us all year?
Some fancy lady named Tracy called me on the cellular telephone, and she said, would you like to buy this year? It's buy one, get one.
Oh,
so I said, sure, mistress. I called. She's not.
Yeah, right.
2022 out.
She bumps into a fella named Peter. Peter, come
That's
here,
not what Peter can do for you.
Hey, Peter. Peter, give me a lobster mac. Peter. You dumb hole.
What did you say?
No, I said dumb hole.
Okay.
Hey, Peter, give me that Dunkin' Donuts, eh? Couple of munchkins, eh? Chocolate. Chocolate munchkins. Thanks, Peter, is what I'm trying to say. And it's a fancy philanthropist. Philanthropist.
Don't say it like you're from Boston.
Yep.
A
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
No, THR.
Philanthropist.
You throw a ball, you throw a ball.
Philanthropist.
There you go. That's not much better.
Did you go philanthropist?
Philanthropist.
gonna get through tonight.
Hey, guess
We're
who?
never gonna get
Hey, guess who that Philly philanthropist is? It's Peter. Peter, go get me a 6-pack of them munchkins there. Park your car, go down, get yourself a lobster at the Dunkin' Donuts. They have that here. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, you got your coffees, your munchkins, your lobster.
Jiminy Christmas.
When Calls to Heart, Season 5, Episode 1, January 13th, 2022.
I don't think he dies in the finale.
Finale.
I got my jammies on. I'm talking about the finale. No, I think he dies like with a few episodes to spare.
But they do get married, and they
do get married.
Wow, there's a lot that they're going to pack into
They get
this.
married, they do the dirty, and then he dies.
Baby Jack.
Baby
What's
Jack.
the dirty?
You know.
All right.
They hold hands.
That's exactly right.
That's the Hope Valley dirty.
That's
the Hope Valley
I
dirty.
saw Hope Valley dirty live. Wouldn't recommend it.
Nope.
Got a clip. Ding 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 dop doo doo dop doo. Wow, boo doo got the ding ding dop doo doo bop doo.
Hope Valley dirty, Hope Valley now, Hope Valley dirty, gonna say wow. Hope Valley dirty, don't get too close. Hope Valley dirty, oh no. Hope Valley dirty, go to the mercantile. Hope Valley dirty, go to the saloon. Hope Valley dirty, oh there's a baboon. Hope Valley dirty, one time for
Go
you.
little M.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Dirty. I like it when it's crazy. I like when it calls the heart. It's really awesome.
So you know what's great about that, aside from nothing, is that you just called him Little M. And earlier, the last time we mentioned him, you called him Young M. His name is New M.
Absolutely.
Is it the same guy, or are these three different guys that sound roughly the same?
We have New M on the line, and I hope that he can get to the bottom. New M, you there, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
How you doing, New?
Oh, you're killing it.
Now, this is not me. A lot of people might think, Brian, you're messing this up. Like, how dare you do that to New M? But it's not me. This is how you are credited on the tracks.
Yeah. There's been a little confusion out there, right?
So, yes. Is that on purpose?
Yeah, so I go through different stages, right? Like, I'm evolving ever. Like, sometimes I'm young, but sometimes I'm new. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel it?
I'm evolving ever?
Yeah, he's evolving.
You're ever evolving? Is that what you mean?
I'm evolving ever.
So, this is on purpose.
Oh, absolutely.
So, depending on how you're feeling, you're either new, young, or new, young. What was the other one, Dan? New, young, little.
Yeah, New M was the original. Since we've gone little and young.
Yeah. I'm changing. I'm transforming. I'm like a butterfly. Gonna fly away.
All right. I'm like a bird. I only fly away. I don't know who New M is. I don't know who New M is. All right.
Well, it's good to be back in the saddle for When Calls the Heart. Am I right, guys?
What was the big idea, boys, with the whole snail in the classroom bit?
That is the biggest way one of Let's walk this back a second.
You know what's really going to get everybody riled up? The slowest animal in the world.
I don't know if you know this. Snails are notoriously slow. Like, that's their whole
Man, that's
bit.
going to freak everybody out. They're going to see it coming.
Here's the thing is, he's on the opposite aisle from her.
Yeah.
So she literally has minutes to prepare. Like, it's going to take that snail 10 to 15 minutes. At any point, she can just get up and walk away.
What was their big idea?
I don't know. Here's how we get her. Were there no slugs available?
Man. Snail.
But that guy's looking at it, and she says, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know.
Oh, my gosh, that snail's going to get me tomorrow.
What am I going to do?
Have you ever thought about what it would be like if you were a snail and you had to move that slow? Like, I mean, like, do you think they talk that slow?
Man, this is a great.
My impression of a snail on a turtle's back.
Did you come up with that? Did you come up with that right now?
That was gold.
Man.
Gold.
Yeah.
That's good.
Almost didn't get it out. That was really funny. The wind is just the G-force.
That snail is just like,
he can't.
oh, my God.
Whoa. Give me a helmet.
You see my new model turtle?
In this scenario, is the turtle, is he driving? Is that a real turtle? He's just driving like a car shaped like a turtle?
It's a real turtle. Snail bot turtle.
Man,
It's
quick. So I know.
really, Clafner can kick rocks. Is Clafner the guy you were competing against?
Clafner.
P.S. Tracy has been emailing me nonstop, asking me to explain the 4 for 2. I have done my best to explain it to her, but I promised I would ask Rig to give her a more thorough explanation.
Yeah, so what? We get into it, back and forth.
Are you trying to do a me impersonation, Trace?
What?
It sounds like you're a little New Yorker.
No.
No,
You're
but
a
I'm
little
from
New York. You're a little bit California.
Boys, how you doing? This is my first time in the new year. You guys doing all right?
Happy New
Keeping your
Year,
shirts
Rick.
on?
Shirt on, spirits high.
How was your New Year's? Mine was fantastic.
Why was it so good?
Oh, we were at Fitzy's. It got out of bounds.
Really?
Yeah. Fitzy Toff cocktails were on special.
What is it?
Fitzy.
A Fitzy Toff cocktail.
Fitzy Toff.
A Fitzy Toff cocktail.
50's.
Try again.
Fitzy's. Fitzy's
A
Toft.
Fitzy Toff cocktail.
What's a Fitzy's Toft cocktail?
It's like a
Go ahead.
It's like
Pandy. You're so small.
Molotov.
What's a Molotov cocktail?
It's one of those things where you put alcohol and there's a fire.
You throw it and it explodes.
Yeah, it explodes.
Okay, so you know we play human darts.
Yeah.
Yes.
We get a little Infuego in the mix, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to take a shot of toffee whiskey. That's where the Fitzy Toff comes in. It's a special beverage we sell there. And Fitzy loves to drink it, so we normally don't get any, if you know what I mean. You know what they say about Fitzy after he's had a few toffee shots?
What do they say?
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably Fitzy after he's had some toffee shots.
That's a funny saying, Rick.
Signed, sealed, delivered, Second Chances, January 14th, 2022.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Panda, you said signed, sealed, and delivered.
I know. I've been saying it the whole time.
Did you watch the right show?
I don't think I did.
You
It
watched
was
the knockoff called Signed, Sealed, and
delivered, and
That's
it
right.
was
It's
it was
about pizza.
wild.
I got it clap.
It's celebrity pizza.
Hey. Hello?
Hey,
What are you doing at my doorstep?
not much. What are you doing?
You knocked on my door.
Do you have something for me?
I have nothing for you.
I have a pizza.
For me?
Yeah.
I didn't order any delivery.
I ordered a pizza.
You're delivering it here?
Yeah, I ordered a pizza.
Is it signed right there?
All you gotta do is give to a place called Avenues. Avenues is an up-and-coming delivery establishment that I think is going to take off.
Is it connected to Amway? Because I've been fooled before.
No, it is different. Take my word for it. But if you can tell a couple people, that'd be legit.
I see that it's sealed here. Is that a problem?
Deliver this to your mom. She's going to like it.
You're a different person. Who are you?
My name's Cletus.
And I loved that.
That was signed,
That's
sealed,
not what we were.
and
signed, sealed,
delivered.
and delivered.
Is what that
And that's
was.
not what I was supposed to watch.
No.
Well, there was
so
a clear direction, though, in that.
Yeah.
It was
You won't
clear.
be confused at all here.
No.
Boy.
And originally on October 12th, 2013. We didn't sell that year?
2013?
we didn't sell
That's
that
pretty
year?
far back in the archives.
And it went a little something. 2013?
2013.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm a little shy. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to come out of my shell. I love the year 2013, though. I'd take a bullet for it.
You take
But I just am nervous about talking into this microphone.
What's your
Give me a
name?
break. Teeter.
Teeter. Your name's Teeter?
Just Teeter. Teeter Totter.
Hold on a second. Time out. Your first name's Teeter, last name's Totter?
Teeter Totter. The third.
There's three of you?
Yeah. My daddy and my granddaddy.
Did you have did he have a son?
Yeah, little Teeter.
Yeah, little Teeter.
Yeah.
Teeter Totter the fourth.
Yeah.
Has he had a son?
No.
No.
I mean, look at me.
I don't know what that means, Teeter.
I've said too much. I'm out of here. 2013.
Yeah, Teeter, I gotta be honest. I think that's the end of you. Yeah, next week's 2014. Man,
That is a shame. That is a crying shame.
Are you kidding me?
That's
the only
unfortunate.
2013. I mean, Teeter got off easy. Jeez,
Just look at me. October 12th, 2013. What a little something like that.
sassy for a guy that is.
Man.
Just look at me.
Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about Signs Still Delivered, the first one, 2013.
Second chances. You know the one.
Teeter?
Hello.
How do you think we were doing so
Let me
far?
talk into this microphone again.
How do you think we're doing so far?
50-50.
Okay. 50-50 what?
50-50. You get it.
I don't.
50-50.
Okay. Did you get the money? We Venmo'd you.
50.
We Venmo'd you.
Yes, I did get that money back, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Teeter 4 thanks you.
I thought you were Teeter 3.
And all of his children.
Yeah, Tier 4 is his kid.
Oh. He has children.
Look at me.
We actually
Right
haven't
in the-
confirmed.
Right in the face. Look at me.
Yeah.
You think I could have grandkids?
It's not up to you.
You think I, Teeter Totter 3, could have grandkids?
Yes.
They did call me Trip because I was the third Trip Totter.
All right, Teeter, gotta go.
It didn't
Teeter,
stick.
get.
It didn't stick.
No, it didn't stick.
I was Teeter from day one.
Yeah. Who tried to call you Trip?
It was my daddy.
Your daddy's dumb.
There was a lot of Teeters around.
Yeah, right,
I
but
wanted
Trip?
to Trip, and he just tripped up.
I guess he can't call you Teeth, huh?
You can't call me T.
Can't do
TT.
that. That's tough. Yeah. What about Tot?
No, that's
Okay.
offensive.
Okay. No, that swing set was wild, though. Can we
was.
agree?
It's wild.
That
It's nuts.
swing set
Yeah.
was wild. That's not meant for children, right?
No,
that
it can't be. That thing
children
was
would
high.
die.
Yes.
Children would die on that
Yes.
swing set.
Yes.
It's stories high.
2013 was a dangerous time, though.
Teeter,
It was certainly not safe.
is that
It
why
was
you?
my line of work?
What was?
I'm the guy that tries out the zip lines.
Oh my gosh!
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I try them out.
I really thought that you were going to do something with teeter totters.
Well, sometimes we connect zip lines from one teeter to one totter. Would not recommend it. It goes poorly. Sometimes.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, you see me. There's scars all over the place here. You guys were kind enough not to say anything.
But again,
they're
the
there.
scars on your body does not matter when it comes to you whether or not your son can reproduce.
Well, I'm not old. I don't look old enough for that.
Oh,
I don't, right?
Sure.
That's why I said, look at me. Do you read a book?
sure. Sure. You don't look old enough,
Thank
Teeter.
you. Thank you, Brandon.
Sure.
It means a lot for a shy fellow like me.
All right, Teeter. How we going, pal?
Teeter's out.
The Perfect Pairing, January 18th, 2022. That's right, everybody.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Everybody can just let's calm down. Cardi B is in the house.
Cardi B.
That's right.
Cardi boy, look at this guy.
What do you guys think?
How about this Cardi B over here? Yeah, boy.
Oh, me?
Oh, look at this guy with his cardigan on.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
good.
Brand.
It'll be a win.
Now, Rick, I want to know if people that are watching us on YouTube, which you can do for free,
Yeah.
might have noticed we got a new set and there is a Fitzy sign in our studio.
That's a good job reading.
Right.
Nicely done.
Now,
Big
I
fella.
want to paint the picture here. I
You got any
walked.
elbow patches on that Cardi B.
No elbow patches on this one.
Lame sauce.
I know.
Can't believe I voted for you. That's the Fitzy's talking.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Anyway, I walk in a couple weeks ago and I had put like a bunch of really beautiful printed portraits of us on like Good Morning America, Kelly Clarkson. It looked amazing. Those are nowhere to be. I don't know where you put them. And instead we have a neon Fitzy sign that doesn't work. We can't make it glow. And it's just and it's drilled into the wall.
It sure is, Brand.
So,
yeah, I was at the bar and I was talking with Ian McShane, not the famous Ian McShane. This guy's name's just Ian Shane, but he ate a bunch of Big Macs one day and they call him Ian McShane. And we had a wager. Neither of us had. I met her. Neither of us had seen the 1992 figure skating Olympics. And so we wagered on Christy Yamaguchi versus Nancy Kerrigan. And I said,
right.
It was a skate day replay down at Fitzy's. And
How often is that?
It's the third Wednesday after Rosh Hashanah.
Okay.
And I said, we can edit that out. I said, listen, if Kerrigan pulls off this double sow count, triple toe loop, I'm taking a Fitzy sign. I'm drilling up at the Deck the Hallmark boys. And Ian McShane was like, no way she's going to do that. And sure enough, she did it. She nailed that son of a gun. So the Fitzy sign is here. You're welcome, boys.
It's more than I
more than we all bargained for.
There.
Well, thank you. It looks great, pal.
You should see it if we light it up for once.
I would love to light it up. So I think upon moving it, light went out.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a crack staff come over here and move it.
Who did it?
Daryl.
Yeah, I saw Daryl. Yeah.
He did it for free, though. Pack of smokes.
Daryl's on the line?
He is not on the line.
Daryl, you there? Hey, Daryl, how you doing, pal?
Good.
Hey,
Hey, Daryl, you said you'd move the Fitzy sign down here, drilled into the wall.
I did.
Any issues along the way? Be honest now.
Just one. I didn't have a drill, so I had to use my finger.
How did that
use
work?
your finger?
Yep.
Classic Daryl.
Wait, what does that mean? You had to use your finger?
Oh, I had to keep digging, you know.
Dig it, Yemen?
Kept digging at the brick.
Yeah.
Lost my finger, but it's okay. Down to the
I'm
nub.
glad we brought him in. Down to the nub, he said.
That was your finger I found.
Wow.
This is for weeks. I've been wondering whose finger is this?
Oh, it's mine.
Whose finger is this? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Whose Finger Is This? 1973. I've got one finger this year. It's time to guess whose this is. And don't forget, one guess, no takesy backsies. Cornell.
Oh, is it JoJo Bean?
Max.
It's John's finger.
It's John's finger.
Hey!
All right, guys, it is time to dive into.
How is anyone still listening?
He's nice. Christine asked her stick in the mud boyfriend Kevin to join her for the festival, and he's like, Kevin, maybe I can make it. Maybe I'll meet you there. Bird lady, go.
Come on.
Say run. Say run. Oh, it's so good.
I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Sorry.
Run. Oh, it's so good. It was so wild to me, but I loved it. I loved every second of the convertible. And I will say another feel that I got was watching the trailer for the Butler movie. Y'all, I was wrong about the Butler movie. It is going to be the sleeper of the season.
Dan is so excited he's starting to dress like
Yo,
I cannot. I love a good Butler.
did you see the Butler trailer?
Oh, I saw the Butler trailer. Are you kidding me?
Kidding me, right? Dude, how good does that look?
Maybe the best movie I've ever seen.
We're all like, Butler's competing? What? But man, that trailer.
I want to be a Butler now. I would love to be a Butler.
Of the three of us, who do you think would be the best Butler?
Me.
No, gosh, no. You drop half the things.
Okay, but I stand by being a good Butler. I have the look of a Butler.
That's true, but that wasn't what was asked. It's not a who do you...
Man, this is tough. None of us would be good.
No, I don't. I think we would all be awful.
We would be really bad. People, I would.
You couldn't do it because you couldn't bite your tongue.
That's right. People, I would piss people off.
Yeah,
I would do a great job with
you'd
the
be
service.
You
but I would say something that would piss somebody off.
They'd be doing serious business, and you'd be like, "Guys, have you?"
Yeah. And then you would just get bored and just stop doing.
That's
it.
true. That's true.
Guys, it's me. I'm telling you. I might not get you what you want when you want it.
All of your food and drinks get there safely if I'm your butler, and I stand by that.
But
and
here's the deal. They would
consistently.
keep me around. This is why they would do. They would be like,
They'd
he's
feel
not
bad.
good. They like me. They would just be like, go.
This is what I'll say. If Panda's allowed to two-hand the tray and not do this, I think he gets by.
There's
And I
more
do
to butlering than that.
What else?
There's a lot of things that go on with butlering.
Keep going.
And apparently in this butlering, you got to like deal with fine china. You want Panda handling your fine china?
But as far as like getting out of the way, no one's better at that than Panda.
I can totally.
There's no one less in the way.
We would all.
There's
be bad
no one
butlers.
less in the way than
I
Panda.
cannot give my stamp of approval to any of us, and that
Guys,
does not mean
you
you're
know what?
worse.
I'm going to be a butler. I'm going for Butler of the Year.
Okay, that's bold.
All right, guys, you heard it here.
Look, he's going for butler. And you know what? You have my support. You have it.
This is what I want. This is what I want you to know. This is what I want you to know. I want you to go to I want you to do this right now. Go to masterclass.com. See if there's a masterclass on butlers, and if there is, the company's going to pay for that.
Okay. Brendan Elliott, January 19th, 2022.
So pretty cool.
Well, I feel like we have pretty good chemistry, Brendan.
That's
and that
right.
Makes me happy.
We do. Actually, better than probably any of the stars I've worked with. So
That's right. You hear that, Lacey? You hear that, Lacey?
Listen, this is new Hallmark, baby.
That's right.
Let's do something, pal.
Yeah. Why can't there be a Hallmark movie with the two leads are men?
Just a bunch of dudes just hanging out. Let's do this
I
thing.
know they're doing the whole, with the two male, the whole gay couples and all that stuff, which I think's rad. But even just a couple of guys that are brothers or something, and maybe they're like the two leads in a movie.
Burgers, bevies with the boys.
With the boys.
Hallmark, call us.
Burgers,
Let's
bevies.
do this.
Yeah, I like that. Burgers, bevies, and the boys, Noel.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is what I
yeah.
want. Listen, Brennan, I want you to promise me this. You say, I'll do your two, but only if one of them is burgers, bevies with
I'm
the boys.
surprised by this point you guys haven't had a cameo.
No.
Oh man.
no.
I'm going to try to
all
work.
the time.
I'm going to work on that and say, listen, we got to get these guys in a cameo. Maybe I walk into a coffee shop and they're just
We're here
broken.
for it.
Make it happen,
I
Brennan.
do
at
love
this
the
point.
idea of Brendan going, listen, I got to provide for my family, and this is my occupation. However, I'm putting my foot down. You don't make a movie called Burgers, Bevies with the Boys.
Yeah.
I'm not going to work on your channel anymore.
Yeah.
That's a bold move, Brendan, and I cannot co-sign that move for you, but you do it if you want.
And they'll probably come back and say, no, we're thinking on more scenes with convertible cars.
That's right. Yeah,
That's exactly right.
Yeah. We're going to change that and to a without.
But I think if I'm in a car with the girl and it's a convertible and in the very, very back, you three guys just pop up. I mean, dude, that'd be rad.
We're handing you drinks. She doesn't know we're there. We're helping you out.
That's right. It's
It's so cold. She thinks it's hot chocolate, but she doesn't know.
It's a Cyrano de Bergerac situation. We're all giving you lines, Brennan.
Oh, that'd be legend. That'd be just hilarious.
I love this. Let's keep brainstorming.
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 2, January 20th, 2022.
That was our quickest intro ever. We were
Let's just get to it, man. Let's just get to it. What are we waiting for here?
It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. Let's just go, guys.
Let's just go. That is what When Calls the Heart is like these days, isn't it? Every time you sit down, you're like, it's a 42-minute Band-Aid. We just got to rip that sucker off.
I saw a 42-minute Band-Aid live.
Dude, they were unbelievable.
This is an interesting thing about them. If they go a minute under or over 42 minutes, you get your money back.
That's right. And they guarantee it every time.
Guaranteed every time.
Dude, were you there the one time Miller House where they did it?
Yes.
Went 4301?
Of course I was. Yes. You
It
were
was
there?
great. We all got a refund.
Wait, you were there?
I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
of course I was there.
I just heard stories. That's why I asked you.
Oh my gosh. There was the fire. So
Yeah.
you can only do so much.
That's right. That's why they went over.
Right. Well, because the time doesn't stop for
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
So you have to wait till the fire gets extinguished.
That's why they went over by 1 second.
Yes.
Okay.
It was bad.
I mean, but it made the second half of the set fascinating because they were trying to speed it up for time.
Yep. They played all of their songs at double speed, and it was confusing, but it was great. Really talented band.
Got a clap.
Band-Aids.
You know what's wild is not only do they throw in Band-Aids from their band name, which is something a lot of bands do that we talk about on this show more than I think exists, but also at regular speed.
Oh my gosh.
At regular speed, they're still pretty freaking fast.
Sometimes you want Band-Aids. I love that band, man. They're amazing. Where was that again? What
40
venue?
Miller House.
It's
Skokie Park.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even there. You should know this. You were there.
No, I thought you said something about 103rd.
No, nothing. Can we talk about the kid that goes to Elizabeth School named Robert? Because every time we turn around,
Robert,
this guy is a dill hole.
Yeah, he's a dill hole.
He is just absolutely just scrapping it up every time this kid is in an episode. He's beating the crap out of somebody.
Robert's still on the show, by the way.
He's pranking somebody. He's doing something he shouldn't do. And every week I feel like he learns his lesson to turn around to just be a dillweed again.
Was Robert the snail? Was Robert behind the snail?
He had to be at least
such a
in
Robert
hijinks.
move.
It's so slow.
Robert
They'll
might
never see it coming.
Oh.
Good gosh. Come on, can somebody just get a hold of Robert? Does he need to go to military school? What's happening?
I think he does.
I mean,
Smolder 0. Jack's not here.
Pocket Watch, no.
0. He's not here.
Shepherd's Pie, get
0.
out of here.
Man.
Zero.
Woof.
And that's how you know it's not a good episode. You need at least one of those
just to rate.
Just to
Jack
rate.
has to be on screen, or Shepherd's Pie,
or Pockets,
which is not going to happen.
I hate to see it.
We don't know what's calling my heart, though. We died. Robert murdered him and buried him out back.
Dude, 100% he did. And then he didn't remember doing it. Signed, Sealed, Delivered, Season 1, Episode 1, January 21st, 2022.
No, it was
It's time to start living. It originally aired on April 20th, 2014.
2014.
We got a guy?
Have we sold 2014, Trace?
Yes.
Of course we have.
All right. April 20th, 2014.
2014. Oh, I like the good stuff, baby. Rip roaring, ready to go.
What's your name, 2014?
Rippy.
Your name is Rippy.
That's why I said rip roaring, ready to go. That was your first clue.
Were there other clues?
Rippy Morgan at your service. I'm here to eat ribs and call dibs on 2014.
You know, you paid for it, though. You don't have to call dibs. You paid for the year. You're here. Yeah, it's fun. So you're here to eat ribs,
call dibs,
and call dips
on 2014.
You heard me, Sweet Pea. Lip smacking good.
Do you have a rib place or something that you're promoting?
I'll never tell.
Then probably not, right?
If
he's not promoting the rib place, he probably doesn't have a rib place, right?
He could.
There's no way he has a rib place.
He could.
There's not.
Rippy Morgan. What in the world?
Is it Rippy?
That's what he said.
It's not Ribby?
No, Rippy Morgan.
Okay. All right.
Just read the dumb synopsis.
You got any ribs in that bag?
What bag?
Don't tell me you don't see that bag over there.
What bag?
I want a bag of ribs.
So there is no bag?
There's a bag of ribs right next to you.
There's no bag.
There is.
No, the bag. I see it.
Where's the bag?
I think you know, Brent.
It's a bag of ribs?
Just read the synopsis.
Don't forget I Love You, January 25th, 2022.
Remember the movie with the grilled cheese and the apple?
Oh,
and I
Chef.
brought it up?
Yeah.
I went to Noah's Dive for brunch.
Yeah, you did.
And I got a grilled cheese with apple, and there was goat cheese and some
And you liked it.
bacon jam. Here's the thing.
Yeah, there it is.
This is something. This is something that I'm such a picky eater. I tasted it, and I immediately could tell that it works. Like as a unit, it works.
It melds
I
together.
just don't think I liked it, but I also didn't actively dislike. I think given more time, I would maybe get it again and try it. Again.
Was it the goat cheese that threw you?
I think so. I'm not a big goat boy.
I love the goat cheese.
I love the goat cheese.
What was that, a goat?
Yeah.
We have a goat on the line? Is there
Hey,
anything?
go. I have a couple questions for
Yeah.
you. What do you think of being used for cheese from time to time?
Was that for it? Yeah. I'm just glad he's nodding, or I would not know.
Go Bills!
Go boats?
Go Bills!
Go Bills. You're a Billy goat. Yeah. I thought you might be. You might be.
Oh,
Would you consider yourself chief of the Billy Goats?
No.
Okay, that sounded like something I could hear.
Okay. Anywho.
RL's still writing, baby.
RL. What's his real name?
Randy Lawrence.
Randy Lawrence.
Randy Lawrence Stein.
We got Randy Lawrence Stein on the line. Randy, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
What?
Oh, pretty good.
Randy, what's your favorite Goosebump book that you've written?
Say cheese and die.
What?
Say cheese and die.
Say cheese and die. Got it. That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Deck the Lifetime Uncorked Deadly Garage Sale, January 26th, 2022.
Yes, I have not done the dirty in a long time. She makes this perfectly clear. They're going to dinner, okay? And he's like, "I'm going to take you to this outdoor seed party thing." Like not seed
Outdoor
party.
seed party.
Seed part, like seafood is the word I'm looking for.
Oh wow! Talking about?
I don't know what a sea
Outdoor
party is.
Sea party.
You guys know where there's the sea and you party?
Yeah,
an outdoor
yeah.
seafood place. And she's like, "Man, last time I went to this sea party, I got really cold." When Calls to Heart, season 5, episode 3, January 27th, 2022. Guys, I hope that everybody's having a great week. The Deckies were last night, and I am still recovering.
Exhausted.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you guys let me drink that much.
Tracy.
What?
We showed up for pre-show.
Yep.
And you just had a sign up, and it had Mosey's.
Mosey's.
Yeah.
Who's the Mosey with the Mosies?
You are.
Hey.
Yeah. You are. That's right.
It was I knew we were in trouble after the 10th one you had drank.
You had drank?
You had drank.
10th one you drank.
Yeah, you had a couple too, though, pal boy. Pal?
I thought you said cowboy.
No, pal boy.
Pal boy is the thing you're trying, huh?
Rig, what do you think about the Deckies this year? Second annual.
I thought it was pretty great.
Yeah.
There were a couple moments where I got to shine, and I think we all know what those moments were.
Yep.
There were a couple moments where you dropped the ball. And I don't want to point those out. But when you were announcing for you-know-who, I don't want to say it. I don't want to ruin anything.
Why? It was live. People have seen it.
Yeah, but if they haven't yet.
Sure. You're so
Yeah, yeah.
considerate.
No. On your third, how about this? On your third outfit change,
You're right.
it was a disaster.
That's true.
I was too, in middle school.
What kid, as a
Mine
kid,
was elementary school.
didn't think like, man, I'm gonna write some stuff. I mean,
every kid I think did.
Yeah, I created my own newspaper once.
I was part of the name of the kids' newsletter was called
McNasty's on a tear.
Cut from his middle school basketball team.
That didn't stop McNasty. In last week's cul-de-sac game, the cul-de-sac championships, McNasty went for 6 points on 3 of 9 shooting. He had 5 dimes amidst a sea of 18 turnovers. Needless to say, McNasty's back and better than ever.
McNasty then went and sold Christmas wrapping paper door to door for a school fundraiser in hopes of getting a rinky-dink toy that looks cool in the pictures but will break immediately.
Said McNasty, I'm just waiting for October and the brat guy.
The brat guy. Oh, guys, for those of you that don't get that reference,
no one should.
There is a guy off of Sugar Maple Court in Titusville, Florida, that for years, instead of handing out candy, would grill brats and hand them out to the children. And you know who loved that house and would hover around it as long as possible?
Freaking nasty.
This guy,
right.
brats, baby.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
No kidding.
Here's a brat for you.
Yeah, that got out of hand quickly.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, Episode 2, January 28th, 2022.
Well, now that we did that, got the KJ52.
Yeah.
Guys, vacuums. I'm just going down the list here.
Yeah. Show prep's important.
What are your thoughts on wired versus wireless vacuums?
You got to go wired.
Gotta go wired.
You don't get the same suction with the
That's
wireless.
true. You don't.
The battery just.
I'll be honest. I have never had or used a wireless vacuum that after using it, I go, that was great.
Nope.
It's never happened.
I didn't expect this to be serious vacuum talk, but we got here. We have a Dyson corded vacuum, and it's the best.
It's what was it? $10?
Yeah, it was.
They
nothing.
paid us to take it.
Yeah, and we got a Dyson cordless, and it would work really well for about 3 minutes.
Yep.
And it's like, what am I doing? Just getting a little hit of vacuum, just a little taste.
Yeah,
a little taste of vacuum.
I still stand by the fact those old school ones. You know the ones I'm talking about, the big clunkers. With the old school,
the bags.
not the one with the clear suction where you can see
full hearts.
Yeah,
Can't
the clear boys. I'm just talking the ones with the big old bags. Those are the ones, man. They go in there, they just
dude. As long as you keep the filter clean, the Dyson vacuums are great.
It's great.
They never lose suction.
And the promo code for the Dyson is suck it. What is it?
It's not suck it. I don't remember. We'll have to trace. What is it, Trace?
It's Dyson Deckers.
Dyson balls. Dyson balls with a Z. The vacuum cleaner is a ball. There's a ball it rolls on so you can get in the tight nooks and crannies. Yeah, what are you looking at me like I'm crazy? It's a ball.
The promo code is Dyson balls with a Z.
With a Z.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. We're talking signed, sealed, delivered, and we're talking the second episode of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
The third installment that we have seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern. Let's talk about it. We'll start with a hot take. Panda.
You know what's wild is that we have this opportunity. The postables are all over the internet to get a whole new audience to listen to our podcast and like join us year round. Maybe join Bramble Jam Plus. And instead, what we do is we take the opportunity to throw as many like bits, clips, voices into the first 10 minutes to alienate as many newcomers as we possibly can.
We don't want them to get the wrong idea.
That's true. No. And that makes us, it's admirable. It shows some integrity.
Yep.
If we played it straight-laced and then they listen to anything else, it'd be a mess. So we did it the way we should do it.
Yep. No bait and switch here, guys.
I'm glad we talked it through.
You get what you get.
Yeah.
We are who we are.
Speaking of bait and switch, a Kenmore vacuum. You don't want any part of that.
Out of here.
Kenmore? Switch.
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just
Butlers in Love, February 1st, 2022.
Hi. It's me, it's Brad. And I love Hallmark Butler movies.
Hey, it's me, Panda. This is an oaky smell to it.
Yes.
And I like Butler movies.
Butlers. Oh, it's me, Dan. Oh, boy, do I despise the Butler movies.
Hi.
But do you know what this is, chaps?
What?
The Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Daggum right, y'all.
See, here's the thing: is normally we're live every morning when you listen to this podcast in the morning. But what we did was the Deckies aired Wednesday night. It was live. You guys all left at 11. We changed into these clothes and we stuck around and we said, let's go ahead and knock out Butlers in Love.
We got a
keep
screener.
the balloons up. We'll keep the streamers.
We got
going.
a streamer,
and a screamer.
We got a screener.
If we could get the screamer out of here,
Get me out!
Tanner,
What?
get out!
Okay.
Bye,
Get out!
Bye, Tanner.
So it isn't. I want to be very clear. Streamers. Tanner is a screamer.
Yes.
You're looking for a screener, which we've not said yet.
No, we got a screener. And also, last week was a really exciting week for the All Access members because they had lunch with the boys, and Neil Bledsoe joined us.
And he had a doozy of a story. I cannot. And you know what? If you're All Access, you get access to all those stories. And you get, if you join now, you would get access to all the previous ones. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
Yeah. This story is unlike anything I think I've ever heard.
30-minute story about it.
30 minutes about
his most epic date.
And it is let's just start with it starts on Tinder and it ends up in a chateau in France with ghosts. And I'm not, you would think that I made that up, and I did not. And 30 minutes in between there is an absolute humdinger of a story.
Tanner, you still there? What'd you think about that all access lunch? You were here. Thank you, Tanner.
Man, I love Tanner, but also I don't know how much Tanner I'm going to be able to do this evening.
I think that's going to be in the Tanner.
Okay, good.
Maybe not. I don't know.
You never know.
This is a Butler's movie.
We did get a screamer. There's no way around it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, Trace. We asked you to get a screener.
Sometimes I add an A when there's an E and an R and an N.
How did you get screamer from screener?
I'd like to buy a vowel.
It's still an M versus N difference. That's a consonant.
I would like to buy a consonant
Okay, good.
and a continent. This one, baby. USA, North America.
At least she knows USA isn't a continent.
Might as well be.
Big nationalist, Trace.
Well, I mean, we got it all. We got it all. Can you show me? I want to know why America's a country. Trace out.
Thank you, Tracy.
Kristen Booth interview, February 2nd, 2022.
There
Go
was
ahead.
another one. I'm sort of telling tales out of school, but what? So I auditioned for this movie with Drew Barrymore, starring Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon, and it was called Fever Pitch.
Fever Pitch.
Fever
Yes.
Pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Sox.
Well, that Jimmy Fallon, he's had a huge movie career. So
Taxi and that one? Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, another horrible, like, disappointing actor experience where you're like, oh, this is the real world. It was a role to play Drew's assistant. It was a really significant part at the time, and I got a call from my agent being like, they love you. It was the Farrelly brothers.
Yeah.
They were like, they love you. It's gonna happen. Great, awesome. I'll get back in touch shortly with all the details. Turns out Drew was an executive producer on the movie, and she thought I was too pretty, so I didn't get the part.
Gosh. What?
Yeah.
Here's the thing is that role is a big role in that film. I'm a huge New York Yankees fan. I've seen that movie several times, and she confides in that girl like all movie long. Like,
is she pretty? Yeah.
I don't remember which.
See, that's exactly what they want.
That's why they didn't cast Kristen. That's right. Boy, man, that is something. Wow, that's a story. We've heard some here, but that is.
But that's the business, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it goes, right? And I learned that early on.
But
what's wild is
you can't go home at night and be like, God, I wish I wasn't so pretty. You can't do that,
tough.
right?
What's wild is Fallon's wife was Drew Barrymore's real assistant.
Oh, shut up. I didn't know that.
If memory serves me right. And I could
Are you just making stuff up right
could
now?
be.
All right, good talk. Glad
be.
we did it. It's okay. If anybody gets mad, Kristen can say she was making that up.
That's right.
Fine.
That's exactly.
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 4, February 3rd, 2022.
I think that the kid who goes running away,
he's a cutie.
That's what I'm saying.
He's adorable.
He's the most adorable kid that When Calls the Heart has to offer, and I'm happy we're finally giving him a time of day. Instead of
Franklin,
Bruno, Robert.
Instead of Robert can go kick rock.
Yes. Robert, we need to make a shirt.
Robert
that just says Robert can go kick rocks.
Robert can go kick rocks. I don't care about that kid. This kid is a little cutie patootie, and we finally did something with it. Instead,
the cheeks,
usually this kid's just in the background, just like, what's happening here?
Yep.
So it was nice to give like the kids that we care about something instead of Robert. Robert can go kick rocks.
Robert can go kick rocks. He's no good.
Yeah, he's no good.
Scoundrel.
No good scoundrel. Robert can go kick rocks.
He can kick rocks. And we're hearing in the chat he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, boy.
Is he still a student in the year of our Lord 2022?
It's probably on the sawmill now, right?
Has he failed all those grammar tests all those years? Still bullying people?
He's still doing snail pranks. Man. One of these days, this snail is going to.
It's going to land.
Gonna just crush.
It's going to be great.
Gonna crush.
Good
man.
kids.
It's time for Wait What, a sports show. We talk about what in this episode of When Calls the Heart gave us to Wait What's. Panda, what you got?
I am at a loss as to I'm concerned that When Calls the Heart doesn't
I'm
understand.
sorry, Robert's a Mountie?
No
way.
No
way.
No.
That's what's wrong with that country.
Can't even say Canada or
No,
what?
they're trademarked. We have to pay Canada.
Robert being a Mountie makes me feel like we're all more unsafe than we were before.
Absolutely.
That
exactly
no good? No.
Maybe he changes.
No way.
No.
It's a redemption arc, and
once,
I like it.
Once a Robert, you're always a Robert.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a couple
I
things.
thought you might trace.
So, first up, on February 1st of last year, Dan, you called me Trissy.
Did I?
Not again.
I called you Trissy a year ago.
Yes.
To the day almost.
To the day almost.
And
you're
why are
just
you
saving
just
it-
now bringing this up?
Panda,
Yeah.
last March 19th,
Yes.
you called me Trissy as well. And I don't know if it was a bit that you guys got together and said, hey, throughout the year, because again, Dan, February 1st, April 2nd, September 19th, October 4th, November 21st, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, you called me Trissy.
So,
Panda?
I just want to be clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have not mentioned this once until right now, but you wrote down all the dates?
Why do you call me Trissy?
Why
You've
haven't
known
you
me
brought
for
it
a
up?
year. Just tell me, is it a bit?
We occasionally throw it out there.
And yes, we're looking for a response.
We're
We've
just
never
trying to
gotten
build
one.
a relationship.
We're
Trace.
trying to build the bridge. You've been a little distant.
I've been distant.
That's right. You just sit over there in your corner, and you don't really ever interact with
Do
us.
you ever
unless
think
you
maybe
have
it's
to.
because some people are calling me Trissy, and I feel like you guys don't care?
But you've been this way for a decade, Trace.
What do you mean a decade?
Yeah, you know
You've
what you've
never
been like.
not been very congenial.
Fine, you want to go there?
Yes.
August 4th, 2008. Dan, I told you that I liked you, and you said, hey, here's my big ass string. Please throw it in the trash and take the trash out on your way out. How do you think that makes Trissy feel? Tracy,
Okay, you just
that's
called,
on me.
You called yourself Trissy.
You've got me all caboozled.
Guys, I got nothing. You guys are all fantastic.
Thank
and I'm
you
just
so
happy to
much.
be here.
Glad to hear it.
I invited all of you to the toilet bowl Christmas party at Fitzy's, and all of you RSVP'd yes and then did not come. We all get a toilet seat, and we put it around our necks, and we decorate it with expo markers, and there's a contest, and you guys were supposed to be there.
Sorry, Wrigley.
And you didn't show up.
You know who did show up?
Trissy showed up.
Tracy.
It's Tracy.
She showed up.
That's right.
You guys didn't.
That's true.
Too fancy for a toilet bowl Christmas party, huh?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Fancy smancy.
Yeah, I am not ever going to come to that.
Real butlers over there.
All right, guys. Are you ready?
I wonder why people don't like the When Calls the Hearts. I don't get
People
it.
don't like the When Calls the Hearts.
I don't
This
know,
is
maybe
news
it's
to
just
me.
Signed, sealed, delivered, episode 3, February 4th, 2022.
When quality
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like even
Rita
if you don't
and
like
Norman
the letter.
stuff was a lot of fun, man. This was a super fun. Yeah, this was a fun episode to me. I liked it a lot.
Are you going to be alive by the end of this show? Really, Norman stuff is good. I mean, I like
You
it. I
already
like it a
gave
lot.
your hot take.
I know. I'm just standing by it one more time.
Scalding,
Just
buddy. Somebody
Great.
make an audio clip of that, please. That's the most depressing thing. I don't know what did you just mainline some Ambien?
This episode was really fun.
Like, are you the pilot of a flight that's transcontinental that doesn't want to wake anybody up but does want to give an update on how far in the sky we are? Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's 2 a.m, but we're 30,000 feet up. It's fine, coasting in the Atlantic Ocean. Rita and Norman were great. I don't know what you're. Sorry to fly off the handle. Like, I mean, just try to give a little emotion here.
I just liked it a lot. I don't know what you want.
Now you made.
That's the stinker of the month sound. We found ourselves the worst episode of January 2022. Deck the Hallmark. It's here.
Now, you know what? If Signed Sealed Delivered was worse, it would be better. But it's not.
So it isn't.
Don't act like you have a ton of wait what's.
I got 3 or 4.
I had 2.
Yeah. Backpack in the truck bed.
You know that was a good one, the backpack, and then the almost dying.
I had the backpack on my list.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you go over there and sit where you are?
Because that's a windy boy. Think about the logistics. Get you shut up for a second, dude. You put a letter in your outside pocket, and then you put it in the back of the truck. That boy's a windy boy.
That is a
that boy's a windy boy,
dude. That
no,
boy.
You guys are right. I'm wrong.
That
You're
boy
right.
is a windy boy.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
Someone just, pointed out this is a February episode, so we don't know what the stinker of the month is for January yet. We got to go back and listen to those. Sorry for whoever does
February. Call it early.
Yeah, call it. the groundhog came out and saw his stinker shadow.
He goes, we got another 8 weeks of stinkers.
Backpack in the truck bed. I'm back in my hole.
Listen, I know.
Spit wasn't this episode. I'm out of here.
Can I just need to ask you guys just I need you to stop. This is very important.
Can't be as important as the stinker groundhog.
Are you more soul or more mate? If you can give me that information, then we can move on. Guys, I know Norman's bit is that he's always prepared. I know he's always prepared. Yeah. He's got just a sack full of goodies. I never think that it is okay to climb in a tree with a telescope and look into someone's house.
No. It's not.
It's never okay.
No,
it's never okay. And that should be a red flag for Rita. As Rita's looking on, should be a red flag. That's all that I got. Wow. And I just want to say, you put that sucker in the car, you don't put it in the bed. It's gonna blow away.
Norman, Norman spotted a treat this episode. Stinker.
The stinker groundhog is my fave. So I want to get this straight.
I'm a stinker groundhog. Having a real good time. This episode stinks.
Hey, stinker groundhog?
Yeah.
What's the ultimate? Is that a hot show, Ray?
Yeah.
What's the ultimate stinker of Deck the Hallmark? Worst episode we've ever done.
What?
You do a stinker every month. What's the worst one we've ever done?
What was that? Oh gosh. Can I get back to you?
Yeah, you can. Glad we did that bit.
My pants. Lovuary preview shows, February 8th, 2022. There is a trending podcast like in the top charts that's somebody talking about Joe Rogan.
Dude, why haven't we done that?
I don't know.
I did do that.
We got a clip?
We do.
Cue it.
So
welcome to Joe Show. Not the real one.
Welcome to Joe's Show, not the real one. I'm Rick Dilby talking about Joe Rogan.
That.
Now, Joe Rogan is a friend of mine down at the Fitzy's. He's got a giant beard, a big one.
It's Joe.
Joe, how you doing?
Doing great.
I hear you in some hot water.
Who?
You.
No, I
What
can't.
have you been doing, Joe?
Okay, well.
This is investigative journalism. Now's not the time to hide.
Do you know tuna? Canned tuna?
I do.
So I was watching a YouTube video of Steve-O from the Jack Donkey Butt. He was talking about his favorite snacks. And Steve-O, believe it or not, every day eats a canned tuna with Italian dressing on top. And so I tried it, and I really liked it. And Fitzy said, if you're going to eat that canned tuna with Italian dressing like Steve-O from Jack Donkey Butt, you're going to get out of here. And I said, no, I'm going to eat my tuna with my Italian dressing.
Trace, cut that off. Just go ahead and cut that off. How did we get there?
What's sad is that's a long form interview too. It is.
There's
3 hours.
3.5 hours of that. And they just sit in a room
and they smoke ivermectin.
They smoke.
Is that what they do?
They smoke menthols. And it's just a lot of coughing.
Rick, have you ever smoked anything harder?
No. Just give me the soft pack. I tried about every brand. Give me the soft pack, the Pall Malls.
Okay.
You know the kind.
I do.
But the 4th hour of that interview, if I'm not mistaken, is just coughing. Yeah, because there's no ventilation. In there.
He does it in the bunker.
And there's why was that top of the charts? People just get fooled so
They
easily.
get
It's
fooled.
almost like Spotify should monitor what they're letting people say.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
There's also another Joe Rogan podcast where he talks about losing your hair. It's called Joe Rogaine.
I got a clip.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Not that one.
You bald, Joe.
That's it. That's all we got.
All that to say, Bramble Jam Plus. If you are looking for some exclusive podcasts, look no further than Bramble
With
Jam Plus.
integrity.
That's exactly right.
February Christmas Mailbag 2.
What?
February 9th, 2022.
How could you not get excited about a mailbag episode in February? I mean, this is what we all live for. I mean, our double deckers, they wait all year for the mailbag in February episode. For those of you who are asking why, that's a great question. Over the holidays, we always get a bunch of Christmas cards.
It's the holiday season.
holiday season.
So you get your mail and you put it in a bag, and then in February you say, "Where's it at?" And you open it up and you say, "That's a wrap. The holiday season's done."
So this
is the official end of the holiday season.
This is it. This is the end of Epiphany DTA.
Holly Jolly.
Yeah.
And there's just a little
Holly Jolly.
Holly.
Ain't no folly. Holly Jolly.
Oh wow, this is a long card. Good. Dear Brand, Panda, and Dad. There are no words really to convey how much the podcast and more importantly the Double Deckers community has meant to me over the past
2 times,
years.
Son of a gun.
Thank you so much for creating this place to enjoy and sometimes enjoy as is and enjoy.
That's not English. You are
and enjoy. Sometimes enjoy is liking pretty much anything and everything. You all have brought such happiness and laughter into my life when I've needed it the most. Looking forward to the new year and all the fun that Bramble Fest, New Jersey. Christmas Con will bring.
New Jersey?
It
Did you say New Jersey?
It says NJ
I think
Christmas
you said
Con.
New Jersey.
Wishing you all the best that this holiday can bring to you and yours. Much love, Lisa. Have a Merry Christmas. Love, like, and despise, Lisa Ferrone.
Oh my gosh.
That was a great card. Panda, your reading is double dealing at best. Why would it be double dealers?
It looked like
why would it be? How can you eyeball that sucker up one time and your brain goes, say double dealers?
It felt overwhelming to me in the moment.
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 5, February 10th, 2022.
This is a big episode of television, and you actually wrote a poem.
Yep.
A poem. You were so inspired. Do you want to read that now, or do you want to wait until
I can start? I'll give you the first few lines.
Oh, the first few lines. How long is this?
It's an entire epic, actually.
Okay. Wow. How long is that?
Last I checked, it was 340 pages.
Okay.
But I could just give you the beginning and the end, the first line and the last line of the whole poem. First line,
hit me.
All right, first line. As we go along this endless space.
What, did you start with vitamin C graduation? You started vitamin C graduation. Don't act like
so
you
I
didn't.
saw Chuck and Elizabeth. They're having good times. They're walking down the aisle and saying you're mine, and I'm having fun. I'm saying who's that? It is that Gowan or is he back? I don't really know what is going on, but I'm gonna get married and you'll sing along. Oh no, is the church burned down? No, it's not. We fixed it up. We're going to town. Not in a week. Go on. We'll get married. Jack and Elizabeth.
Gonna die soon.
they won't go on.
Cause he's dying.
The first line of your poem is "As we go." You start with "As we go
on." Yes.
Is the last line like little ditty about Jack and Diane, or like what is it? What's the last line? Can we get the last line?
Yeah, the last line is and he'll be missed.
And he'll be missed. Yeah.
Suck it on, chili dog. Suck it on, chili dog. Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, episode 4, February 11th, 2022. It originally aired on May 11th, 2014.
2014. You know what that pause was for?
What?
Rib break. I take my breaks at the beginning. It's all rise.
How do you
break, rib, call a year and eat some ribs.
Rippy is such
He's a gift.
a unique fellow. I think he might be more weird than Benny.
I got one question for you.
What?
Where the naps at?
Bring your own naps.
I bring my naps and I eat them all. You leave me alone.
You eat your naps?
They lemony good.
Hey, Rip.
Rippy. Don't call me Rip. Who the Funkhauser do you think you are?
Funkhausen?
Did you by any chance on your way in, did you meet any other year guys?
Yeah, there was a guy who was wearing those sunglasses that are also regular glasses. You know, you flip them up and down.
Yeah.
So I just turned the other way. You know what I mean? I don't talk to people like that.
Yeah.
That's fair. You probably shouldn't.
He does like ribs, though. I have it on good authority.
Oh, he's a rib boy?
He's a rig boy. Rib boy, not rig boy. We don't talk about that.
Rippy, the rib boy.
Yes.
It's not hard. Stammering Hank.
All right.
Stammering Hank. You are Stammering Hank.
You are a Stammering Hank. There's no way around.
Rippy calls it like he sees it.
Calls it like he sees it.
Oh, man. Rippy.
Originally aired on May 11th, 2014. Rippy out at a little something like this.
Rippy out eating ribs. You know what I mean?
What could...
You can also sit there and talk about the dancing, but I'm going to talk about the feel of I'm concerned that my marriage is in trouble. As soon as
you're okay, all right. I thought this was a very weird time for you to say that on the show.
The needle dropped, and my wife looked at me as she's watching this episode, and she tells me, I don't like this song very much.
Oh, yeah, your marriage is in trouble. That's not a bit. Your marriage is in trouble.
My wife sat there and she told me, she goes, this song's not very good. And I looked at her, I said, this is Billy Joel. I said, and it's a very good song. And she sat there, she said, I just don't like it. And it broke my heart. It really took me out of the dance scene for a moment as I was trying to figure out what to do. I said, it seems pretty good to me, babe. And
where can people send us letters?
I love Billy Joel. I mean, I love Billy Joel.
And that is a great, so that's my feel. Just kind of, I was
dance
shook.
with my wife. She's got away. Billy Joel. I'm serious. Like Billy Joel, big deal for me. You can't just come in with, and so it goes isn't a good song. I mean, what is this, a democracy?
Wedding Veil Unveiled, February 15th, 2022.
Everybody, I know you probably have your Valentine's hangover this morning.
Yeah.
So, this is probably
Classic
tough.
Valentine's
It's
Day
probably tough for you to hear our voices in the morning.
Yeah.
But
we're here.
But here we are.
I would say that's one of the least good massacres of them.
The St. Valentine's Day Massacre? Yep. You think that's a bad massacre?
Of them, popular, but not great.
All right, I hate to do this because it could cost us our TVPG and really all our listeners, but what would you consider to be a good massacre?
It's a trap. It's a trap.
I've
seen this.
I'm going for it. I've got somebody hold me back. I'm going to go for it. Only the time I just get up there and slay. Am I right?
Good save. Good save.
St. Valentine's, though, they had it coming.
They did.
For a company that, basically created Valentine's Day from everything I gather.
Yeah, to sell cards.
They do spectacularly.
Brandon trying to say spectacularly. Take 3.
Spectacularly.
No.
Sheesh. Okay, give me one more. Set me up.
Take 4 action.
Can someone say it?
Spectacularly.
Spectacularly. There we go. Things coming up. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
and then at a point, I guess we got to do more northwest, north on
North
the,
to home.
North to home.
Homeward bound.
Homeward bound.
Well, we've really done it with Homeward Bound lately. I will say that.
Dude,
coming out of the gate hot.
Sissy the cat.
Was it Sassy?
Sassy the cat.
Sissy. We don't want to talk about sissies. There's a whole.
I told you.
No.
You mentioned Sissy,
No.
I'm out.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's fair. That's
I'm
more than
out.
fair.
You don't want me out. Things will just go off the deep end. Just that over and over again.
Trace, is this you out though?
Does that answer it?
Yeah. That does. Well, just skip it.
And what has to be, I think, up there for one of the dumbest moments in a Hallmark movie, she's sitting around the table with his family, and she says, Italy has contributed so much to us. She goes, we've gotten the Renaissance, and we've gotten pasta.
Yeah.
To which, and this hurts, one of the family members goes, I could tell you're a professor.
Yeah.
And I want to be honest with you.
Yep.
A fifth grader who's gone through the fifth grade and who's eaten at Olive Garden knows that same amount of information.
What happens if you, what would you have to say for them to not think you're a professor? Italy's given us a lot. The pizza pie, hot dogs, organs. What would you have to say?
I don't think you're a professor at all.
I don't know if Italy's given at least 2 of those things. Probably not 3. They've given us asphalt, mailboxes, sunroofs. What are you talking about, Stan?
No.
They've given us these things. Look it up. They've given us so much.
Renaissance.
Pasta.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
A lot more trucks driving and planes flying. And I think that's why they do the middle of the country.
Well, and they also have in-your-face lace.
In-your-face lace. Yeah, it's big time.
That's fair.
The main distribution
That's
center.
huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's
in Chicago,
massive.
yeah.
Massive.
But that would be a reason why you shouldn't move there, because in-your-face lace is going to put them out of business.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're very aggressive, too.
They're in your face.
Yeah. Their commercials are wild.
Yeah.
Every single time is, hey!
You want some lace?
We got it!
Right here. You want to go anywhere else? Kick rock.
Great lace. White lace. Red lace.
Ace of base lace. Now,
That's hot as sun.
apparently, there's an Ace of Base themed lace you can buy at In Your Face Lace, which is wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
If I had known that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Camera.
So they get these sketches of Ariana, who's the painting that
Grande?
they found. Not Grande, different Ariana. The one that they found in Lacey Chabert's antique store. She just had that painting hidden.
Avicii?
Yeah, Avicii. They took a pill in Avicii and told Ibiza that it was all on the up and up.
Yeah. It's all cool.
So they get sketches of the drawing. They find those somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about where because I don't remember. And Autumn Reeser goes, Ariana is smiling in the sketches, but not in the painting. And Paolo comes up and goes, I would have never noticed that. Never? Really? I'm pretty sure my kids reading highlights would notice it after about 30 seconds.
Spot the differences in these 2 photos.
You mean to tell me, Paolo, if you give that thing a stern look over for a minute and a half, you can't tell a smile from a frown, big guy?
They're identical.
These look the same to me.
Deck the Lifetime Uncorked. Old Flames Never Die. February 16th, 2022.
Oh, you didn't say I'll see you. I'll be in my trailer. You didn't say that. You stuck around for that.
Oh, there was no trailer. This is like we have no budget.
Did you have a room that was yours?
So we filmed in an LA mansion. Obviously, this was like infinity pool, like mansion thing, and there was no dressing room. I was just changing like on the top floor of this person's house. And a great thing about the house was the owners were also there and they were getting ready for a party. So the owner of the mansion was walking around upstairs in his underwear like the whole time.
What?
And I was like, who is this man in his I thought maybe he was an actor too. But no, he was just owned the place and wanted to show off his bod. And later he came up to me. He was like, "You look really sharp. I could cut myself on you," or something cheesy like that. And I'm like,
Whoa.
I don't know what's happening, but I think they might make me their pool boy.
Jerry Falwell Jr. When Calls the Heart, season 5, episode 6, February 17th, 2022.
Why were you so down in the dumps?
I bet big on Doge.
You and me both, pal. You and me both. How much?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
He said he didn't want to talk about it. I don't really
I heard
know.
it.
Yeah, no.
What we're supposed to do.
Literally.
Let's keep his spirits up.
I love you, New M. You in 2018.
No, y'all.
That's mad skills right there. New M on the track.
Benny, new M, y'all.
Collab.
Hit him.
2018's where it's all at. Yeah.
I love New M into your face. I don't want him in any other all day.
2018 forever.
2018.
Bad Boy Entertainment collaborations.
To the
What was
person.
that?
To the to the person out there.
Did Diddy just come in with did Bad Boy Entertainment collab with New M?
Yeah.
And Benny?
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's going places.
He's going places.
What were you gonna say, Brand, to the person that?
To the person that wrote that just very mean-spirited review about how we don't like our jobs anymore.
Yeah, there was a one-star review about how we don't like our jobs anymore.
What?
Panda.
You could not be more wrong.
Wait,
Benny, New M, we've never been better.
We've never been better.
We don't like our.
But according to some rando on iTunes who used to love us, we don't like our jobs anymore. No, if we did what you wanted us to do, we wouldn't like our jobs anymore.
Hey, we're here on episode 300 of When Calls the Heart.
How's this movie different than the other movies? It isn't? Oh, no.
When Calls the Heart is so great.
Oh,
Jack is
man, it's
awesome.
so
and
awesome.
Elizabeth, they look at each other. And how about Lee and Rosemary?
They're gonna live
a lot of
forever.
fun. Why don't I go jump off a bridge now?
Benny,
That's how I feel.
Benny, New M. I need to say
gold.
nothing. Frank takes Abigail fishing because the way to Abigail's heart is through water sports like fishing
And rowing.
or crew. Frank tells Abigail that he's going to preach a sermon on doing nothing out of selfish ambition and to put others ahead of yourself. And she claims it's her favorite verse. Abigail gives the banker a speech about doing what's honorable and right.
Yeah. When it comes to money, especially.
Y'all,
They write the material for us.
Frank is going to take Philip and never come back. Helping kids is his calling, and him and Abigail kiss because Abigail understands what it's like to help kids.
Elizabeth, be a teacher for once in your life. Kick Robert out of your school. How many years has he been in your classroom? 100? Still doesn't know his times tables? Just get him to the mine, for crying out loud. Son of a gun, man. This show's terrible. It's awful. Get him to the mines. Get him to the mines.
You're out of here.
No
to the
kidding.
mines.
Somebody's got to do it.
To the mines.
If we can kick a kid out of school, that other teacher kicked a kid out of school for.
That's right. For not being smart.
Elizabeth can't kick a kid out of school for being a D-bag.
Season.
You gotta wait till season 8.
Yeah, season 8's when it really
Season
turns
8
around.
is when it really comes around. No, at this point, your show's bad.
I have had
to the mines with
people say
To
this,
the mines.
This show should go to the mines. Send them to the mines.
Send them to
the
the
whole
mines.
show, everybody. Cravoy, the whole gang. Send them to the mines.
Preferably the part where there's no birds whistling.
Well, there are people. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Too dark?
You want them to
Did I go
die
too
in the-
far?
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Gowan.
I just want them to work in the mines, not get killed.
No, I want them to have a
Son of a gun.
full and joyful life
Yeah.
in the mines.
I don't think
Where they're not bothering me anymore.
That's right. To the mines.
I gotta do 9.
Yeah.
And a guy I knew named Adam.
You keep doing this thing.
This is where you're just making up a name and you don't give the last name. It works out well.
I forgot his last name. I don't know what to tell you. He was mean to me, though. I'm going to swear it's a true story.
He was mean. Made fun of my bowling ball.
Your bowling ball?
Yeah, made fun of my bowling ball.
Did you have your own bowling ball?
I did have my own bowling ball.
I think that's fair game, I think. At that point, right?
I was very
Although,
proud of it.
to be fair, in the 50s and 60s, you had your own bowling ball. That was rare. That was a rare.
Oh, boy.
It was a 10-pound lightning strike. That's really what it was. 10 pounds of pure.
What's your best bowling game ever?
Not great.
Why did you have your own ball?
I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
Did you purchase it with your own money?
No, my parents bought it for me. It was I think I bowled at 110 once.
Oh, boy. Adam, good looking out, buddy.
Listen, Adam, you could go kick rocks. I
gotta be
what you
honest.
said about my bowling ball.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, Episode 5, February 18th, 2022.
That's right. Let's try to power through and have a good episode, though. Can
Well,
we do
we'll
that?
see.
What
We'll
are you doing
see.
over here? You clearing out tabs? You looking up? What are you doing?
Well, no, I was
Can you
getting
just
ready
be
to
with
think-
us and be present?
No.
You
No,
can't.
I can't. I
Man.
need to clear my tabs.
It's the least that we ask, really.
it's a
It's
tab.
just be here and be present.
Clearing the tabs.
It's the Deck the Hallmark motto.
Is it really?
No, it's not.
I had to clear the tabs. All
That's-
tabs have been cleared.
Thank goodness.
We all tabs have been
Been
cleared.
cleared. Sound horn.
Tab.
Wait, is that the horn?
We got to get a better horn.
Yeah,
we got to
that's
get a better horn.
Yeah, it just kind of coughs out tab like an old man.
Yeah. When did it come out? May 18th, 2015. Is that right?
No,
2014.
2014. How dare you try to rob me? You trying to rob me?
That's on me.
By saying the wrong year, you fibber. I'm a ribber. You're a fibber. I eat ribs. You tell fibs. Rip is here to eat ribs. Brand's here to tell fibs. You know what you can do to make up for not telling the right thing and saying a fib instead? You know what you can do, Brand? I need your participation, you fibber
Does
plus.
it have something to do with a daggum wet nap?
Float me a wet nap. I just need a little bit of your time and one wet nap for mine.
How many ribs have you had today?
17 dozen racks.
Holy smokes.
Sometimes I just lick the sauce off them. Nap, please. Nap me. Hit me with a nap. Up top. Nap. That's not real. You just threw your hand in the air.
I don't have.
You've got a nap. You got backup naps. I know everybody's got backup naps.
I don't have
backup
You told me that cardigan came nap free. Ain't no way.
Sorry, your clothes come pre-installed with wet naps?
Yours don't?
No.
Who's the loser? You're just a
He's
big
got
fibber.
you there. He does.
You're the big fibber. You're gonna sit here with a straight face and tell me your cardigan don't have naps in them?
No, they honestly do not
That's
have
a lie
naps.
from the pit of hell.
I will. I'll say
You
this.
lie and do not the truth. Nap me. One time.
Hey, you just go ahead and nap.
Nap.
I don't have
Give me a nap.
Man, he's getting upset.
Quick nap.
Can you nap him?
Okay. See? I knew you were lying.
You put that there.
No.
I don't think I'm the weird one, Rippy. For
It's Rippy.
what did I say?
Ribby.
Okay,
That's insulting.
but you love ribs.
I do love
Why don't you just change your name?
No, don't call me Ribby. It's insulting.
Trace, I don't know what or Rig, I guess you deal with this now. I don't want the person who buys the year.
Don't put me in charge of something.
Yeah, I
and
understand.
Then say, don't do it
I
this
understand.
way.
I want in the contract.
Ribby's right. You are a fibber.
I just don't want the
I always
person.
have naps.
Stop.
This is
That's
all
because you like cargo pants.
I always have naps.
I know you do.
That's true.
I know
He
you
always
do.
does.
I know you
You're
do.
over here running your mouth like some big stink and don't have any naps over there.
What I don't
Rippy's
want.
right. He's crying.
He's
outside and he's crying. He's crying.
Why
right
is
now.
he crying? He got the
His
nap.
tears are stuck in his Fu Manchu. He's crying.
I don't
You're
want.
lying.
I don't
He's
want.
crying. You're lying.
What I don't want, and I think we could all agree, is for the year guy on any given year to just have 5 minutes to heckle. I don't think that's what the year was meant to be. It's what his has turned into.
If you'd float him a nap, it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying.
I think I'm actually with Rig on this one. I've heard both sides of the argument, and Rippy
Just float him a nap, man. What's so hard about that? God.
And what's weird is your cardigan didn't come with one.
Yeah, it's weird.
You were just with me.
No.
That your clothes don't come with
I don't
naps.
think so.
You guys get your clothes with naps in them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time.
No doubt about it.
It's weird that yours don't. I was trying to make you feel okay about it, but it's not okay.
Wrong. So
You're a Poe. You're on your way.
I'm on my way.
You're on your way to Stabol.
Or poser. Could be poser. Could be just no. Could be a
Postable
no-go.
or poser.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Postable or Poser. Got a couple people here today. You got to decide who they are. Welcome, Tim.
I love the post office.
Hey, welcome.
I love it, I promise.
And
Don't ask me. I love it.
all right, welcome to today's contestant who has to guess Postable or Poser.
I love the post office.
Tina, welcome.
Hi.
Tina, Postable or Poser?
Tina, before you answer, you need to listen very carefully. Look in my eyes. I love the post office. I love it.
He says he loves it. I think that could be he's a postable.
He's a poser.
Surprise, Tina. The post office can kick rocks.
I've never been so disheartened in
Fooled
my
you again.
life.
Yeah.
Boy, that crushes.
That
was a good show.
Man, I can't wait to hear that again in the best of.
It'll be there.
No, I don't know.
Fooled you again.
Fooled you again. Which I
second
have
time.
questions.
Yeah.
But we don't have the time
Oh, no, we
or
never
the
did.
energy for that.
Just float him a nap for crying out
Oh
loud.
man, I tell you.
Wedding Veil Legacy, February 22nd, 2022.
Can you keep a secret?
Sure can.
My name's Fran. And don't tell anybody.
I won't.
But I love Hallmark. Love you, Harry.
Wedding Veil movies?
Those two.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
What's up?
Hey,
What's
I
up,
have a
Squirt?
secret. I have a secret too.
All right, Squirt.
Okay. I like Hallmark Love-You-Ary movies.
What's your name, though?
Nope.
Can't tell you. Don't trust
Can't
you.
tell you. That's the other
Yeah, I
secret.
know that makes sense. Question out there.
Oh, hi.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Doing okay?
You-
It's good to see
you're
you.
wacky.
Good you like to stick with that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the Wedding Veil movies.
What's your name?
No, not today. I'm sorry. This is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Oh.
I got to be honest. This is going to go down as one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
I'd say.
All time.
Yeah.
Right up there with
You know, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Dark Knight trilogy.
Three Blind Mice.
Yep.
But Back to the Future.
Yep.
Indiana Jones without the fourth one.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Wedding Veil.
Wedding Veil.
All
up there.
those.
Carl.
So good. Cars trilogy.
Oh.
Tremors. Don't forget Tremors. There's more than three, but three's where it really jumps the shark. There may be an actual shark in Tremors. I'm not sure. Tremors 3. Who knows?
So wait, are you saying you like it from
Yes.
Tremors 3 onward?
No. I'm a purist when it comes to Tremors.
But
Give
do
me
you,
Kevin Bacon. Give me the bacon. He brings it home.
yeah, but do you
He brings
like
home the bacon.
He does. Monsters Underground. You got to check it out. It's great.
but do you
Cinema.
but do you like it when they jump the shark?
No.
You don't.
No, I'm a purist. I said it already.
Right. So do you like the third
I
one?
said what I said.
Can I ask you a quick question, Wrigley, while you're here?
Sure.
Before you get all your get your pants in a wad. How's the show booking going down there at Fitzy's? I know you've been you took over.
You know, we were a little bit of a dry spell. We had a Scarves only band play. It was a
Scarves?
Scarves only.
Yep.
Scarves.
What's hard about that word?
Nothing.
Scarves.
The hardest part is it's not an instrument.
That's right. Yeah, they're naked aside from scarves. They just wear scarves.
I don't like that.
Well, the Department of Health did frown upon it. The stage is in the kitchen, and that was it was weird.
I'm sorry.
It's kitchen adjacent. Fitzy's over there. He's flipping burgers, and the amplifier's right there on the flat top, beside the flat, not
You
on it.
guys serve food?
So yeah, Fitzy serves food.
Yeah. No idea. I thought it was just a bar.
That's like
Do you
you've
even
never
go
been
to
there.
Fitzy's?
I try not to.
That's offensive.
It's the only
You
place
don't
you'll
want
find
to
me
play
on a
human
Thursday
dogs
night.
on an empty stomach. I can tell you that right now.
All I'm saying is it's either in the kitchen or it's kitchen adjacent.
It's kitchen
you can't.
adjacent.
Okay. You can't say it's in the kitchen.
Well, there was some codes that were broken. I don't know about it. I thought Scarves Only would be a big hit. Apparently not.
So the band is. Are they a band?
Yeah, it's a band.
Okay.
Yep.
What do they play?
They all play their instruments with only scarves on.
Yeah.
He's having a hard time.
I don't understand it. It was
What
It was
type
good.
of music?
It's mostly Celtic.
Okay. Great. That's all that I wanted to know. Scarves. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
their merch table was very interesting.
I bet it was, man.
Couldn't buy a t-shirt.
Could you buy scarves?
Yes, you could.
Yeah, I thought you
so
might.
many scarves.
Thought that might be the case. I thought you could buy scarves. We don't talk about veils for 83 minutes, and so by that standard alone, it's
we
better
don't
than the others.
talk about veils for 83 minutes.
What's the original?
I'm
movie?
working on. We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, Bruno, that didn't say anything like it.
We don't talk about veils. No. I'm still working on the idea.
Talk about veils. No.
I'm still working on the.
We don't talk about veils.
We were in Italy.
Could I get the machine to work?
I met Paolo. He was following me everywhere. All right, sorry. That's enough.
We'll keep working.
Yeah,
I think there's something.
Have you
there.
ever heard the song?
Once?
Okay,
One time.
That's
you're
the problem.
Haven't seen the movie.
Oh,
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 7, February 23rd, 2022.
We're not sneaking one past the ring this
I
year.
just booked a new band. It's an Eagle Eye Cherry cover band. I'm very excited
It's a
about it.
what?
Yeah, Eagle Eye Cherry cover band.
Eagle
It's called
Eye.
Turkey Toe Berry. They're fantastic. Turkey Toe Berry, look them up. Turkey Toe Berry.
What's the style?
Bluegrass.
Bluegrass.
I see that now.
Yeah.
I said it.
Turkey Toe Berry.
Turkey Toe Berry.
Are you
Eight big hits?
Oh, so many. It's a cover band, you moron.
Are you a big bluegrass fan?
I am. You know what my favorite bluegrass track is?
What's that?
My pants.
Oh man, that's good.
Man, can I apologize for Rick for calling you a moron?
Man.
He did say cover band though. To be fair,
No, that's on me. That was dumb.
They're
all hits all the time.
Grew out of that allergy, but still the.
Are you talking about eggs?
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 Yeah. Eggs.
Eggs.
It's a short E brand, like beg
Eggs.
or
eggs.
not
It's
eggs.
eggs.
We're talking about eggs.
No, it's not a long A. It's a short E.
So we're not talking about eggs?
No, you are saying eggs.
Eggs.
Like you've never.
We are literally saying the same
no,
thing.
you're not.
So
You're
we're talking
not.
about eggs, right?
Spell. Say the word Hefty.
Hefty.
Hefty. Can you say
A.
No. Hefty.
Hefty.
Eggs.
No.
Eggs. We're saying the same thing.
Hefty.
Hefty.
Eggs. Don't say eggs.
Eggs.
No, that is wrong.
I can say hefty.
Read a phonics book.
I can say hefty and eggs if I want
But
to.
you'd be wrong. Anyway.
That's my prerogative.
Okay. All right. Didn't see
My
that.
prerogative. I'll say eggs however I want to whenever. Yeah, that's my prerogative. My prerogative.
Prerogative.
There you go. Now you're getting on board.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, Episode 6, February 24th, 2022.
Have you guys heard the Chicken Wing song? Chicken Wing Beat? Goes,
Goes
Chicken wing, babe.
chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, dog and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Macaroni.
Song's a bop.
Who's it by?
I don't remember.
Well, shout out to that person.
Good.
Getting a
Glad we did
huge
it.
payday when all of our listeners go and
That's
check out
right.
that song. That's for sure.
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Seriously though, if you're in Greenville, Wings on the Run. not a paid sponsor.
Oh, Ricky Desktop.
Ricky Desktop?
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, Ricky Desktop.
You stopped with desk.
Ricky Desktop. Chicken fried Zach Brown Band. When did you look that up?
Oh no, I just typed in chicken.
Oh, okay. I was
And
about
then
to say, I
it's
thought it was
chicken
your
wing beat.
relative searches. I was like, all right.
Yeah, the chicken wing beat.
The chicken wing beat.
I
know.
Sorry.
You
What
said
else?
I got to do the opening segment of this show.
Yeah, what else did he
And
have
I wanted
planned?
to
I'm
do
sorry.
Stage Call.
Yeah.
And then Rig has been in my ear for a while. For a long time.
Does Rick want to do stage call?
No, he has a segment called Butts Out. Now, now, and from what I understand, he believes. Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
He believes that there should be designated areas in any establishment where you should be able to put your cigarette butt out. Now, I have explained to him.
I'm sorry, say it once more.
Listen, I'll just take it from here.
Yeah.
We all smoke cigarettes, right?
No, we do not.
we do
Rick.
not.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. There should be in every establishment a circle, and it just says in big letters, "Butts out." And what you do is you when you finish with your ciggy, you just put the butt in there, the ciggy butt, and you're done.
How's that
with your
different than an
cigarette.
ashtray?
No, ashtrays are lame.
This
I gotta
sounds
have
like
those at every table. You can't smoke inside.
Right.
But if you have a butts out circle, then in case someone is smoking inside and shouldn't be, they can put the butts out in there.
Can I just ask you this though?
Yeah.
Like from what is the like? I'm not trying to bring up. I'm not trying to bring up ashtrays. I
No,
know
of
they're
course
old
not.
school. But what is the primary difference between an ashtray and a butts out
I don't
circle?
think you're listening. The butts out circle is where you put your cigarette butts out. That's why it's called butts out.
Right, but isn't that what you do
I've
with
been
an
trying to
ashtray?
get this off the ground for a while. You don't have to do any ashtrays. You don't have to buy any of the metal. You just draw a circle with some chalk or something.
Okay.
And you just put butts out.
So you're having people
Across
put
the
out
middle.
their cigarette butts
And
just
you just say butts out
on the
exclamation
table.
point,
And you just
right in there.
into the fabric
Yes.
of the table.
Butts
so
out.
is everyone smoking in the establishment?
It
so you're
would
saying
help us secret smokers to know where to put our butts out.
Why don't you just do it outside?
Well,
like
where would the
everyone
butts
else?
out circle be?
You wouldn't need it
Well,
at
see,
that
that's
so
point.
you're saying the
preposterous.
butts out has to be inside?
Yeah, at every establishment.
But you're not allowed to
You
smoke.
could make it. You could use a crayon. You could use a Sharpie if you want to keep the same spot. But it's butts out.
So you mean to tell me that you think that restaurant owners would rather have people damaging their tables?
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, but it's a quality like tabletop bar. Your butts out stand's going to be just fine.
Huh.
I think you're overthinking the idea.
I think you're overthinking the idea because ashtrays
it's a circle
exist.
and it just says butts out. And people will understand.
Right, but they'll understand ashtrays too, Rig.
No, those are illegal now inside.
I understand.
You can't
but
smoke
just because,
inside.
but
why are you smoking?
why are you
inside
starting
the butts
this?
out?
If I do, then I have a butts out circle.
Well, if you
But
do, why
if
don't
you
just have
do,
an
Easy,
ashtray?
you just draw it.
It's the same as an ass.
But-
Okay, if you are a restaurant owner, if you're a restaurant, this is a whole nother. This is 4 for 2 all over again. If you're a restaurant owner and you're like concerned about people doing a secret smoke and you want to have them have a place, why not just use an
We'll
ashtray?
put it in a secret spot where there's like a code word or something that where you got to go for your butts
This
out.
is different. You're pivoting.
No, butts out. That's my idea.
And this is why, Bran, in show prep, you don't do this. You don't give us the floor. We got the wave from Panda. We got butts out over here from Rig.
I stand by my.
To be
my
fair,
wave.
when I heard butts out, I thought it was going to be way worse than that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No,
So
it
that's
was
fair. That's fair. Man, I feel so bad for the Signed Sealed Delivered fans, the postables.
Yeah.
They come on in once a week, ready to play ball.
Offensive. I'm telling you, the ribs are for me.
Are they good?
Yeah, they are. You know what I need, though?
What?
A nap.
No. We're not doing this week. Last week, you want to know what happened to me last week after this show? I went home, I went into my closet, and I checked every pocket because you left me with the understanding, Rippy, that every article of clothing comes with a pre-installed wet nap. Nary a single article of clothing in my closet had a wet nap.
You've been buying your clothes at the bargain bin.
Yeah, but that's
You've
not...
been buying them at Oslo's down there around the corner. That's where you've been buying them.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You know what? You want to happen to me, Brand? Thanks for asking.
What?
I went outside. I curled up in the fetal position. I cried myself to sleep with
Because
sticky
I didn't-
hands because you didn't have a nap for me.
But you're the one bringing the ribs, Rippy.
As part of me buying 2014, you said you would for me a nap.
no
whenever
one told
it's
me
in
that.
there. You look at the contract.
Okay, I'll look at the contract. I will bring a wet nap
Float
next week.
Me a nap.
I currently do not have a wet nap.
Can you float a brother a nap?
I don't have one. I don't have
Can
one.
you spare a square of a nap?
All right,
a
here you
quarter
go.
of a nap?
Here you go. You ready?
I'm ready. You threw nothing.
It's a podcast. Can you just roll with it?
You
Like, it's
threw
audio.
nothing. You threw nothing. Under that soundboard, there's some nap.
There's not any
You
naps.
look.
There's not.
Made you look.
I don't want a little something
Read
like
your
this.
synopsis. I'll lick my fingers. Don't worry.
There's two people that are buying some furniture for from a guy.
He's had honey on him.
The Denny's wings have honey on them, folks.
You said wings, not ribs.
Sorry.
what
Got
you
wings on
get.
the mind. Money on the wings. There it is, guys. It's happening.
Closing out the
tabs are closing tabs. Don't want my phone to burn, so I'll close the tabs during recording. I know how to close all my tabs.
Back about 15 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Is that he likes the way the car handles better when it's loaded really heavy.
But don't
with
they
bricks.
need to have parcels in the truck to take to places?
Yeah, what's the brick to partial ratio?
Swing and a miss. The old brick to partial ratio is what you said. You did it, friend.
What's the brick to partial?
Nope, you
No,
did it again.
you did.
Fun sucker. What's the brick to parcel ratio?
Oh yeah, good job. Yeah, you did it. From what I'm seeing on the webs, it's a 5-to-1.
5 bricks to 1 parcel?
Yeah.
How has he not been fired? What's his postal number again?
728934.
Got it.
Eric Mabius, February 25th, 2022.
Oh, what a good day, Dano.
Boy, oh boy.
What a good day.
It is a good day. Now, Eric, you're not going to believe this, but we have a member of our subscription service, Bramble Jam Plus, who said that if we ever got Eric Mabius on the show, she would pee her pants. Now, I don't know why that would be a big deal for her. We explained to her that would
Like
not
you're
mean,
like removed multiple
you're
times
not
from this. You're not
meeting
even
him.
here.
We're meeting him, but from a second-hand standpoint, that's the excitement level of Eric Mabius on Deck the Hallmark. So no pressure.
Well, I just hope she's near a bathroom. That's all.
That's right.
No,
That's
I mean,
fair.
and here's the thing. I feel like we gave her enough warning. She should have made plans.
She should have. That's
so if it still happened to her, that's on
That's
her
on
at this
her.
point.
That's not on us, in my
Right.
opinion.
We gave advance warning. Is all I'm trying to say.
Adult undergarments, even? Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Even if you
Even
will.
those.
Even if you will. Welcome to Mamas. March 1st, 2022. Welcome to Mamas.
Welcome to Mama's. She's got some cannolis.
Keep going.
No, that's all
Go.
I got. That's all I got. She's already dead now.
But she's still narrating.
We got arcade games now
It
that
is
she's
really
dead.
Now you play some pinball.
The most astounding recipe in this movie calls for less seasoning, more confidence.
Yeah. Easy.
What?
Yeah.
If I go to an Italian restaurant and there's less seasoning, there's nothing to be confident about.
This is
no amount of confidence can make up for an essential element of Italian food, which is seasoning.
This is easily the biggest wait what of this movie. That her secret recipe is easy on the seasoning, heavy on the
confidence.
No. Serve bland Italian food, and white people will show up to eat it. That is what she's saying.
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 8, March 2nd, 2022.
Jax, go ahead.
Oh, no,
What
no.
were
I
you
was
saying?
just saying there's a lot of drama surrounding this, and some people who were really devoted Hardys are now departies and won't be watching season 9, but I will be a faithful Hardy. I'll be watching season 9.
That's so departies is way better than farties, which is what I was calling them.
There was fart joke this early. I'm just glad that we made it. There were Hardys, and then
It's 3 a.m. and there must be fart jokes. Episode comes out at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it does. There were Hardys, and then Jack died, and there were Hurdies, and now there are departies. Are we serious right now?
I like that you took us through the chronology, because yes, the Hurdies were also a moment in time, and I think they're still around too. And then it's compounded now with there are Hurdies that are also departies that are still some of them Hardys, and who knows when you're going to be a farty. That sometimes happens by accident.
It does. Yeah. But you should just go buy some Smarties, eat those.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that makes my day better. I love
does.
Smarties.
Today.
Yeah, that's right. He's Jesus. So, do we have a What's Calling My Heart?
We do. Hello at deckthehallmark.com. You can tell us what's calling your heart. Hi, guys. You know your heart up when you have to read Brian Harold's email as a last resort. I can hear a cry of help when it's issued. Wow. Brian taking shots.
Wait, who is this from?
Sarah Corkulis.
Okay.
What's calling
So
my
people
heart?
are just calling out Brian?
What's calling
in
my
emails?
heart? Yeah, apparently. What's calling my heart right now is Baby Yoda. Okay. I have several
What year
nieces.
is it?
I have several nieces and nephews, plus middle and high school kids, and that I'm friends with, and they've all been starstruck by The Mandalorian for a couple years now. I'm not a Star Wars enthusiast by any stretch of the imagination, and have listened to them go on and on about the coolness of the show. I recently started watching it, and honestly, I don't care about the plot in the least. In fact, I'm mostly bored unless Baby Yoda shows up. Did
fair.
we make this email up? This sounds like an email we would make up.
Yeah.
I promise this is a real email. Unless Baby Yoda shows up. I turn into a mush ball, complete with hard eyes every time I see him. I make high-pitched shrieking noises, and my heart melts. This is fantastic. I watch each episode waiting for him to show up on screen. I should have read it ahead of time. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what the show is about most of the time. I guess a guy who can't take off his helmet because that's the way. Try and get little fella back to his people and the adventure they have along the way. Is that what this is about? But that little guy has captured my heart. So as ridiculous as it sounds, that's where I'm at these days. Judge away, guys. But when you read Brian's email and say it's the last one you have, well, you get what you get, I guess. Oh, thanks for listening and for continuing to watch When Calls the Heart.
She
It's
said thanks
truly-
for listening?
She did say thanks for listening. Sarah, I don't know what we're listening to of yours. It's truly one of the highlights of my week. Sarah Corkulis. Sarah, that is an early entry into maybe my favorite email I've ever read. I can't believe it wasn't a bit, and it's a real email. God bless you. Fantastic.
I feel the same way about
Man,
that program.
So good. Gosh.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, Episode 7, March 3rd, 2022.
It's a good week at that point, right?
I feel like it's a great week. Casey, thank you so much for, as we say in some sport, pitch hitting.
It's not pitch hitting. It's pinch hitting.
I'm sorry, what?
Pinch, like pinch me.
The heck does that mean? Why? It's
Pinch
not
hit.
pitch.
You got to come up and hit in a pinch. It's not pitch hit. Why would it be pitch hitting?
Because
That doesn't
it's
make
like
any sense.
because it's like a pitch.
No, it's in a pinch.
I'm pitching in.
That's where
I'm pitching in for my friend.
No. You're hitting a pitch. You're not pitch hitting.
I've never heard this term before, so I can't help either of you at this moment. But I'm
Thank you
glad
so
to
much
be
for
here.
filling in for our friend Panda. North to Home, March 8th, 2022. Hey, everybody, it's Brandon. I just freaking love Hallmark movies and mysteries.
Hey, it's Panda. I freaking love Avalanche movies.
Oh my God.
Too far?
People die.
Dark? Wiping them off the face of the planet. Freaking love it.
I'm Dan, and I freaking despise Hallmark movies and mysteries movies and Avalanche movies because I'm just have a soul. And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
I have been listening to a lot of podcasts recently.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is How I Built This with Guy Raz.
Yeah.
And he was recently interviewing the creators of Pipcorn. You guys know about Pipcorn?
Sure don't.
And one of the questions that he asked him that I thought was so good was, how was your weekend?
Oh, yeah. What did they say?
They said good.
Okay.
They say that every time.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that answer then. Mine was good, Brian. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, mine was good too. Thanks.
Guys, come on, expound.
I'm more in Pipcorn.
Pipcorn.
Is it
So
is
it's
it a guy named Pip?
No.
That just hey,
Hey.
hello there. My name's Pip. Popcorn for you. Popcorn for you. Popcorn for you.
So it's popcorn that's made out of heirloom corn.
Ooh.
Which is apparently like...
Sounds like a waste of heirloom corn. Doesn't it?
Why? It's popcorn.
This was my granny's corn.
That's right. This corn has been aged 75 years.
Why don't we make popcorn out of it?
Yeah. Put some Orville butter on there. You're getting the good stuff.
But
we're redneck popcorn connoisseurs.
But
I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
Pan and I were doing a bit where we love good popcorn, but we're also very Southern.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know those guys. Heirloom corn is very tiny, though. It pops tiny.
Ooh, tiny pop.
So that's why it's called pip
Tiny
corn.
pop.
Tell me about that pop, tiny pop. Pop.
So
about some death.
So it pops tiny. So they brought it to a naming business where they like come up with names of
And they called
companies.
it Pipcorn?
They came up with Pipcorn.
That's awful. That
Sounds tiny.
naming business is terrible.
Okay,
We
all right,
should
all right,
do
all
it.
right, all right, all right,
We should do
all
it.
right, all right, all right.
Hit me.
So the business is people that are creating video games specifically for dogs.
Pipcorn. Popcorn.
What? Popcorn.
Bark buttons.
Bark button's not bad.
Wolf Tendo.
Wolf Tindo's not bad. Pupcade. It's like arcade, but pupcade.
Pupcade. Yeah, no. I'll take it. Pupcade.
Dogcade.
That's right.
All right. We're good. All getting places.
Can tell you, and I think I speak for all three of us when I can say the most unrealistic thing I think I've ever seen in one of these movies is when Kimberly Sustad gets an important phone call and says to her young daughters, one of which is maybe 4 or 5, hey, mommy's got to take a real important call. And they both quietly just exit out of the room and never say another word. That's not life. That is just not
Hey,
life.
mom's got stuff to do. Let's scram and not get into trouble.
I 100% won't make a sound or do anything to stop you from taking that call, Mom.
Let's respect mom's boundaries.
Hilarious.
Let's give her the space she deserves.
They
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 9, March 9th, 2022.
Who I would
There
trust.
is no way that circle's going to look perfect when it's done. It's not even going to look close.
It kind of reminds me of that Chuck E. Cheese issue, like with the pizzas where like the pies never like line up like perfectly.
The Chuck E. Cheese issue?
Yeah.
Is this an episode of Joe Rogan, not that Joe Rogan?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the Chuck E. Cheese issue.
Like if you take, so Chuck E. Cheese, if you order a pizza from Chuck E. Cheese and you
Who does that?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. But like, if you look at it, all the slices are like, they don't line up. Like when you push them all together, there's gaps.
Why
in
are the
pizza.
slices pulled apart?
Right. That's the question. Like there's just
you have a problem.
No, I'm just telling
Chuck
you.
E. Cheese doesn't have a problem. You have a problem.
No.
Wait.
Look into the
So Chuck E. Cheese brings you a sack of slices.
They just are chucking slices at your
But
head.
that's exactly it. You guys Google Chuck E. Cheese pizza slices not lining up to make a full pizza.
If they're coming
Here's
Okay,
a
can you give me a more concise Google search than Chuck E. Cheese slices?
The entire story.
Chuck E. Cheese slices not putting together for perfect
I'm
circle.
telling you, you guys need to look it up. Chuck E. Cheese pizzas don't make full pies.
Even the people that go to Chuck E. Cheese don't know about this.
I don't even understand what.
If are you ordering a pie or are you ordering slices? If you're ordering slices, then of course they don't make a whole pie. If you're ordering a pie, then
They're
it comes
ordering.
to pie.
Okay, no, they order a pizza and then when it comes out, they pre-cut it. They pre-cut.
Do
the
they
pizza.
separate it or just cut it like every pizza place cuts
Right,
it?
but that's the weird thing. When they separate them and they put them all together, it doesn't make a full pizza.
Are you
Like,
high?
No, I'm telling you, look it up. It's a real thing.
Okay, again for the people in the back, a quick search. How do I Google
Chuck
this?
E. Cheese.
I'm doing it right now.
Chuck E. Cheese slices don't make perfect circle when you put
looking
them
it
back
up.
together on your birthday on the second week of March on your mom's
It's a
side.
conspiracy. It's not. Chuck E. Cheese says they do not ever recycle pizza. It's one pizza, but someone is claiming based upon their own pictures that they're serving pizza like this.
I'm telling you.
That is not real.
No. There's been
No.
multiple times where people there's a bunch of videos where they show it.
Have you noticed that when Panda talks about conspiracy theories, he does this voice?
Yes.
I'm telling you, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man.
It's ridiculous.
I'm just telling you. It's a real thing.
Listen, I'm not.
It's a real thing. I wouldn't lie to you about pizza. I'm just telling you. I tell you what. We go order a pie from Chuck
I
E.
guess
Cheese.
we're going to Chuck E. Cheese now. I guess that's happening. Thanks, Panda.
You're welcome.
If I go to Chuck E. Cheese and I order a pizza, you're telling me 100% that the pizza circle will not look.
I'm just saying there are gaps in the pie. There's gaps in the pie, y'all. And I want to know where the gaps are coming from.
You yourself with no weight once, pal. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
You didn't bring much to the table there, but
right.
you came in
came in
clutch.
hot.
You said, watch me on Mark McGuire. Kapoom! Chuck E. Cheese, not a circle. What's going on, man? I just don't understand it.
I'm just listening.
You know when I go to Chuck E. Cheese all the time by myself, you freaking weirdo.
I'm just telling you, man.
No.
Not
there is no
a full.
There's no way
circle.
to back out of this without you looking like a weird dude that goes to Chuck E. Cheese in his off time.
At Hallmark Podcast, follow us. You better believe we're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, we're doing it.
There's one thing I know about Hope Valley. It's that hope has to come from somewhere. That hope comes from cheese.
Yeah, I guess.
I know mine does.
So Faye's playing in this giant.
I find my hope in nothing less than cheddar and Swiss and brie.
Yeah, okay. You did your best you could with what you had. Couldn't find one that rhymed with S. That's fair. Best guess. Chess.
You backed yourself into the corner.
Mozzarella.
I find my hope in nothing more than cheddar and then mozzarella and cheddar. There we are, everybody. Bring it. We did it. We got there.
Sincerely, Nate Pasley. Nate, thank you so much. We really appreciate
And
you.
Nate, this one's for you. Fuddrucker Reviews with Teach and Touch.
I'm Teach.
I'm Touch.
And we got another Fuddrucker to review today. It's Dan Fuddrucker from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Dan, are you on the line?
Oh, yeah, right here.
What really fudged your ruck?
Oh, all sorts of things, but I would say a guy who calls it a tricycle, but it's really just a bicycle. Thank you.
Fuddrucker Reviews with Teach and Touch.
That's what he's talking about, I think.
It's the thing that's funny, his ruck, is when people call bicycles tricycles.
Yeah.
Right on, bro.
If they have three wheels, then they're a tricycle, right?
Yeah.
Who's calling?
There are a lot. No. There is a scaffold of questions I have about Fuddruckers Review. First of all, there are guys named Teach and Touch. We just skimmed over that gold mine.
Yeah.
Then they don't actually review the restaurant Fuddruckers. They review people
with the last name
Fuddruckers.
And then they bring up where they can just bring something that's upsetting them, which they call fudding your ruck.
Fudding your ruck. And that is when you don't like, if something's fudding your ruck, then it's something you don't like.
And the clip Trace shows is the guy whose thing is fudding his ruck is something that does not exist, where people call bikes tricycles.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, Episode 8, March 10th, 2022.
Aired on June 8th. Hold on, guys. Don't turn it off yet. Kids, don't turn it off yet. Dark of Night originally aired on June 8th, 2014. And it went a little...
2014! The Dark of Night's a great time to dig into some ribs. Smoke them, fry them, slather them up good and nice. Ribbies here all night. Rib. Ribs. 2014. 2014. Rib. 2014. I've been working on that song. What do you think?
I love it, Rick.
Yeah, thank you.
I
love you, Brett.
Thank you. I'm trying a new thing where I just kind of,
You've had some problems with Ribby.
I do have just
if
some.
Rippy don't get it wrong again, or we'll have a problem too, Panda.
In Panda's
you
defense.
call me Rippy. That's offensive.
Rippy, in Panda's defense.
In your defense, you've been better of late. In Panda's defense, nada. There ain't nothing in that column. You don't call me Rippy.
You're a fella named Rippy
who likes
ribbies
that eats nothing but ribs.
What's hard to understand about that, Flapjack?
He's got you there. He's got both of us. Yeah.
Thank you, Panda. Thank you for coming back to my defense.
I'm just out here shooting my shot, eating ribs.
What shot are you shooting? What are you trying to accomplish?
Bone of
here?
ribs, you know what I'm saying?
How many ribs do you eat a day?
It depends on the day. Like for instance, yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday was all you can eat ribs at Sally's.
At Sally's?
Yeah. So I had a day of it.
But
They
don't you
kicked
have
me
your
out.
own rib place?
No. I just eat the ribs.
I don't know.
I don't. Hey, I know it's serious. I'm going to try to get out of the way today. You just float me a nap. I'll be out of the way.
Here you go, buddy.
You got a nap for me?
2
Hey,
weeks in a
that's
row.
too small. That nap does not cut it. That's a fake nap. You threw me a half nap is what you threw me.
Not a half nap.
That's a half
That's a
nap.
full-size nap that
Float
somebody...
me a nap.
I don't have any
You
more.
No. You have naps.
So
you're prepared. Don't act like you're not prepared.
So the wet naps that people have
You're a
mailed
wet nap
in...
Boy Scout. Be prepared.
The wet naps that people have mailed in are not big enough for you.
That's a fake one.
It's not a fake one.
Fake nap.
What do you mean it's a fake one?
It's a fake nap. You're doing a bit.
Having
I
looked,
take ribs seriously.
having looked at it, I think it could be a fake nap.
You're tough.
The guy that called me
Panda,
Rippy.
Panda! Come on.
Could be a fake nap.
2014.
I want a little something like this.
You're a wet nap Boy Scout.
I saw a wet nap Boy Scout live.
Oh my goodness.
Phenomenal.
It's like, I
This
guess
is
we'll
an
send it
important
all
part.
to the postables. Doesn't make any sense.
And guys, I gotta be honest. I still don't understand what a postable is.
No,
I don't
that's true.
understand the
That's
meaning.
fair. Yep, that's fair.
Everyone
That's
was
fair.
like, "You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it."
I don't
get it.
I don't get it either.
They all were sitting there throwing out names, and Rita says the postables. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
Yep.
So
We are-
somebody could write me a dissertation.
We are no closer to understanding what a
postable is. That'd be wonderful.
Than we
what
were
it means.
before we
What
watched
does it
the
mean?
episode. That's right. Yeah.
Is it like a postable? Like they call those like the little yellow things postables.
Post-its?
Post-its.
I've never heard of a postable.
Dynamite.
Like I've heard of post cereal.
I've heard of Postmates.
I've heard of
Post-its.
I've heard of PO. So like in postables, the PO is always capitalized,
For-
which
yeah.
that's nice, but I don't know what it means. I don't understand.
Set us straight, please.
It would make more sense if it was like postageables.
Sure.
That's terrible.
So somebody is saying in the chat that it's like when you're shipping two names in a relationship. Postable.
I don't understand. What's the able?
What's an able?
It doesn't mean anything.
I need an example of naming. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm trying to maybe I'm overthinking it.
I'll say this really, really softly, but maybe it's a bad name.
I don't know if it is. Maybe everyone else seems to love it and get it. I don't. And I'm sorry.
Somebody said, well, I don't know what a double decker is. So it's easy, Shannon.
It's easy. So double decker is a
Alonzo
bus.
Duralde came up with this. The fans of Deck the Hallmark were deckers.
Yeah.
And the people that actually contributed to Bramble Jam Plus, double deckers.
Because they're double the fan, and it works because of the bus.
That's right. There's a double
Because
decker
it's a
bus.
thing. A postable's not a thing. Feeling Butterflies, March 15th, 2022. Day to you. Happy March Madness week to those who celebrate.
Tip of the cap to March Madness.
Including us.
Yeah.
Hats off to madness. It's gonna be a real hoop time.
Ooh, okay. Hoop. I don't know what you're doing, but this is not hoop.
Hoop it up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hoop it up. Go 1, 2, 3.
It's time for Panda Teaches Basketball.
All right, first of all, you're going to take that big orange ball right there. You're going to go ahead and line it up, laces out, and you're going to shoot it straight up.
Wait, your
Laces out?
laces?
What's that
What do
mean?
you mean?
You're going to go ahead and the little
My
black
ball
spots.
does not
Mine
have
doesn't
laces.
have any laces. Did I tie it wrong?
You just don't even worry about it. Go ahead and
Laces
just
in and
put it
shoot.
up. Shoot it up.
There it is.
All right. That's good. And how can people buy that whole series?
You can buy Panda Teaches Basketball Volume 1 at your local FYE.
Oh, wow. You got in.
Exclusive deal with FYE.
Congratulations.
Sam Goody, not this. Not good enough
not
here.
That good. Not those guys.
We're working on Volume 5.
Is there 2 through 4?
No, we kind of skipped those because I don't know those yet. But Volume 5 is straight dunks.
Straight
dunks.
We have a clip.
Yep. All right, so here's the deal. You're going to lace them up, and then you're going to want to go big air and then down with jams.
Wait, you have laces?
Yeah.
Did I tie mine wrong?
Yeah, you sure did. That's a double knot. That's a double Windsor.
It's a full Windsor. I needed a half.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Who are those guys you're doing that with? Why didn't we get an invite?
Yeah, we didn't get an invite.
No, that was Lubs and Terry.
Lubs and Terry. All right. Well, anyway, enough of that.
Are we sure?
Who can tell? Just don't tell anybody the whole thing. But he does let her know there is a disease going around. Kevin! You're such a disease.
We did it again!
And so she's like, I'll make sure that...
It's a little too breathy.
No, it wasn't. It was perfect. You're perfect.
Thank you. Because we lost it all.
Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late.
And we can't
Go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect.
Simple plan, everybody.
I was addicted to that song.
Yep.
Addicted.
Addicted to you?
Yeah. Where was I?
It gave me spring feels, and it just brought happiness.
This isn't even a spring movie
I
either.
know, but boy, it could have been.
It could have been.
It was delightful.
It could have been. Why wasn't it?
Yep.
Don't know. Don't know why.
I don't either, because it's literally butterflies in spring. Does seem like it would
just
check
shove
out.
it up. Just shove it right up against it.
Movie. Couldn't be. Too many bright colors.
All right, guys, today on the agenda, we have whether or not we're going to make Butterfly movie a spring movie.
No.
Why, guys?
What's springy about butterflies?
All of it.
No.
How about, does it have any spring colors in it?
Almost entirely.
No.
I would say it's almost.
Is it airing in March?
Yeah.
No spring movie.
I got an idea. Okay, fine. I got an idea. What if we separate it by a week?
Okay, I like it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Waking up, butterflies all around me on my thighs. Don't ask me why. All right, guys.
On your thighs. That's weird.
It could have gone eyes.
Could have.
Yes.
That would have been
That
better.
would have been normal play.
I'm waking up. The butterflies, they're on my heart and they're on my eyes.
You want a third take, buddy?
It's a tough voice. No, we don't need to. We don't need to.
Frozen or sedated?
I don't know. They are kept in a low temperature.
Okay.
In order to keep them not like
from hatching or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know. So what you end up having to do, you have to get them out early so that they kind of can have some time to wake up. So that when you open
What do you mean
up,
get them out early?
You have to
like play Reveille or something like a bam, bam, bam.
You have to. I think you had to like.
Good morning, campers. Who's ready to fly away today?
Yeah.
So you get them out
just like
early.
that. You gotta get them out early so that they can wake up. They have some time to like wake up, or else this is what happens when you try to like get them out of their like. They come in these like little containers, these little packages almost that you have to
How
open.
big? Like, are we talking?
It's
like
almost like an
Altoids?
envelope. Like it's an envelope.
But
And so you
so
open
do
it
they
up.
all? Did you put the cat or whatever all into one spot so they can all become
You
butterflies?
open them each individually, and then they would come on out, and then they would hopefully flap away and fly away. But a lot of them were still kind of sedated, so they would tip out and they'd fall to the ground. So you had to make sure not to, step
This
on them.
sounds like animal abuse. And this doesn't sound like a grand gesture. It sounds like one drunk butterfly at a time flapping their way to death.
Right.
Andrea Brooks interview, March 16th, 2022.
And you seem like a happy, upbeat person, and so the brooding, I feel like it would just be exhausting.
Did you like have a goth phase? Like,
Yeah,
what are we talking
What
about?
were you listening to?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Do you have like
Not
Evanescence?
quite goth.
Evanescence
Yes, I
on the.
loved Evanescence.
Oh yeah.
Loved Evanescence. I went through a phase, 9 Inch Nails. I've never
Yes.
admitted this in an
Trent
interview.
Reznor. Yeah, let's
Trent
do it.
Reznor. He's also so brilliant. Oh my goodness.
gosh.
His scoring is out of this world.
The score in Social Network, forget it. Like
I agree. I agree.
Uncanny. It's so
Uncanny.
good.
Yeah, unbelievable. And I loved what he did with Halsey recently. So I still feel like I have a bit of a teen broody side to me.
This is actually a clip of Andrea and I's film score podcast that we're doing, that we're announcing today. If
I would 100% join you. I used to go to the record store, CD store, and buy all the CDs from all the movies that I liked. And I had everything. I loved the Pride and Prejudice soundtrack. James Horner's Titanic. I don't know. I went through some phases.
Yeah, you did. You lived a life.
My 4-year-old son is obsessed with scores, like superhero scores. That's all he'll listen to. So it's a very fascinating thing. I try to get him to listen to fun stuff, and he's like, "Now turn on the new Spider-Man soundtrack." I'm like, "Shove off, kid! You don't even know who Spider-Man is. You don't even know. You haven't seen it."
Genius.
Well, my kid likes to listen to just the musical numbers from the movies they watch, and they imagine the movie being played. Yeah, that's a thing.
And Evanescence.
Yeah, of course, Evanescence.
But
yes, who
Let's
doesn't?
bring back Evanescence.
Yeah,
Dan
Can we
and
make a
I.
Hallmark movie about Evanescence.
I don't know how it would work, but I'm here for it.
It's called "Wake Me Up Inside a Snow Globe."
The one thing I know about Evanescence.
My immortal Noel. That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
That's not bad. That's not bad. The one thing I know about Evanescence is growing up in a Christian home, Evanescence was okay.
That's right.
Until the guitar player said they're not an effing Christian band.
That's right.
And then my parents were like, "No go." That was they did like their first big hit, "Wake Me Up." Had a cameo, what is it called? A featuring whatever of a guy in a band called 12 Stones that was a Christian band.
Right.
So everyone assumed they were a Christian band.
That's right.
And then the guitar player was like, "We're not."
It was a big ordeal.
It was a big ordeal.
It was a big
That's exactly
breakaway.
right. Yeah, that's
Wow.
exactly right. And Dan and I once went to Costa Rica, and we stayed in a house, and we went to lay down at bed at night, and plastered all over the wall was Evanescence posters and Twilight posters.
And this was in 2013.
This is 2013.
That's
And
right.
2013, Evanescence was apparently huge in Costa Rica.
Big
so that's
time.
good.
The Costa
Good to
Rican
know.
teams loved it.
Yeah, that's right.
When Calls the Heart, Season 5, Episode 10, March 17th, 2022.
kids when I teach than high school kids.
There you go.
So, you know, there you have it.
Ketchup or bananas? Hey, everybody, welcome to Ketchup or Bananas, your favorite game show where you decide, is that guy going to slip on ketchup or potatoes? Let's see the clip.
Did you say potatoes? Because I thought you said bananas.
Bananas, that's all.
Potatoes is the sequel. We're not talking about that just yet.
Let's play the clip. And there he is. He's walking.
Oh, man, that looks like
and then
ketchup for
pause it,
sure.
Teresa.
Oh!
What do you think he slips on? A ketchup or banana?
I think it's potatoes.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it. I'm going to go ketchup.
Play it, Teresa. Oh, it's bananas. That's for you middle schoolers.
Yeah, it is.
That slays with them. We already like
ketchup or bananas for sure.
Focus grouped it. Guys,
fully what?
We already focus grouped it.
I thought you said we already fully scrooped it. And I was like,
We
you're
also-
just making words up.
Well, we did fully script it, but we don't need to get into that. That was between me, you,
Every
and the
episode
elephant.
we do is fully scrooped, right?
Yes.
Good.
Fully
All right.
script.
Full scoopage.
This week's email, hello at deckthehallmark.com. Send us an email. Tell us what's calling your heart. Hello, all, and greetings from the great state of Georgia.
Whoa.
You're included too, Tracy. I know you haven't been feeling as seen lately. I guess Tracy hasn't been feeling as seen.
Tracy has not been on the episode as much. That's what
That's
the middle
true.
schoolers have been telling me.
What?
Trace, have you not been feeling as seen?
Well, I'm working on a new podcast.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm really putting my attention.
You know what's weird is
my
that
voice.
people said that there's a some people did like there's one the producer on the show has a very loud
Yes.
kind of.
I read those reviews. They hurt.
Is that why you've been a little bit more quiet?
Well, here's the thing. People hide behind their keyboards and their computer screens.
Yeah,
Real people read those.
that's right. That's
real
true.
people with real voices that are real loud.
Yes.
We read those,
That's
and
right.
they hurt.
That's right.
And subconsciously, that maybe sometimes I'm like, I should speak up. No, maybe John at home with his mom might be mad at me.
What about consciously? Do you ever do it consciously?
Shove off, Dick, kick rocks.
Okay.
You're a real Robert.
All right. Sorry. Thing that's calling my heart is my birthday.
Wow.
It is on Monday, March 14th. That was, what, 2 days ago?
Wow.
3 days ago?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, happy birthday.
Happy
From
birthday.
the guys to you. I had a rather odd request, but my dad says that you never know until you ask. So,
boy.
on the When Calls the Heart episode closest to that day, can we have extra bits? We've already done the episode. All we did was old Prospector Middle School and Tracy.
Absolutely there, Calpo.
I'm talking maybe some new M, Brett Debbie, Rippy. New M on the track.
It's a birthday slam. I like candles and I like cake. I want to go and bake. Gonna put some chocolate in there, put a few eggs, mix it together, and what do you got? Yummy cake.
Debbie.
Hey, everybody, my name is Brett Debbie, and I like that cake. Is it ready, spaghetti?
I'm Rippy and I'm on the track one time. I like to eat ribs. I like them all the time. I rhyme time with time itself. Don't mess with me. Just float me a nap. Float me a nap. Float me a nap. Float me a nap.
Little Debbie.
Oh, it's Rick Dilby. It's time to roll. You ask for me, I'm going to give you some more. Give me the time. Give me the chance. Give me the space. I'll get up and dance. Put on my shoes. Get in my stance. What am I missing? Oh, yeah? My pants.
Boy, that was really good.
That was good.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, episode 9, March 18th, 2022. Originally aired on June 15th, 2014. Rippy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Brett. How about you?
Doing good, man.
Hey, have you ever heard about James? I think he's the brother of Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what the thing that James got the most mad at Jesus about?
What's that?
He didn't float him a nap. Float me a nap.
Playing.
Do I have to be a deity for you to float me a nap? Do I got to walk on the water for you to float me a nap? Do I got to turn water into wine for my ribs for you to float me a nap? Please be still and float me a nap.
Playing Jesus advocate here, if I may. Is there a chance that Jesus just didn't have
always had naps.
any naps on his robe?
No, he had the naps.
As a Bible and theology teacher, he always had a nap.
He had a nap.
Maybe he thought he needed it later.
Oh, he had extras. Float me in there.
So you're saying that Jesus,
I've been dogging them bones today.
Hold on. You're saying that Jesus, who sacrificially gave everything, withheld naps.
I just can't believe we're doing
for
it.
kicks and giggles,
on
Rippy.
A signed, sealed, delivered episode.
Rippy?
Yeah.
Tell me what you mean.
Float me in nap. Just float me in one. I've been dogging them bones today.
He has been dogging those bones today. Do you have a nap for him?
I do not have a nap for me.
You're really rocking my foot. All you gotta do is have a nap. You got all those fancy buttons, them rainbow colors with no nap. You call yourself a producer. Don't even have a nap.
Well, something
Your
like this.
hair's bad.
That's unnecessary, Rippy.
I like my hair. I think
I like your hair too, buddy. Rippy said your hair, that's just unnecessary. I think your hair looks great. Your hair's bad. That was unnecessary.
That was mean.
And so was like taking down Jesus like that.
Wait a minute.
He did not take him down.
Yeah, he was lifting him up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I think
How was Rippy was on James's side? Did you guys miss it? Did you guys miss it? He said he was pro James here. He was the one that brought up the fact that Jesus did not have any, would not float him a wipe.
Yeah, but he
nap.
knew, but he recognized that Jesus always had a nap.
That's right.
But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that Jesus withheld naps.
I think you're missing it.
Yeah.
How? How am I possibly missing it?
Rippy didn't say one way or the other about whether it was right or wrong for
He just
Jesus.
said James was mad
He
about
was just upset about
But
it.
Jesus did always have one.
He always had one.
That is very generous of you boys.
Spring into Love preview, March 22nd, 2022.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and I love preview shows. Come see the shows, and we'll talk about them.
I love preview shows. I actually just kind of like them.
I hate preview shows, but my name's Dan. Let's start the show. Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Panda. Forgot to say that. And I still like get a load of that, Jack.
Very much looking forward to it. I have to say.
We're going to give him like 1 out of 5 daffodils.
Why are you so snarky today?
Do you want to go take a walk?
I'd love to.
Because
Can I take a break?
No.
Okay.
But you can drop the attitude. You can drop the sarcasm.
You think what I said so far removed from what's actually going to happen? What's it going to be? Is it going to be tulips?
It's not that it's so far removed.
Is it going to be Irish clovers?
Did your mom never teach you about tone?
Yeah.
And like the motivation behind words matter? So when you say, what are we going to do? Daffodils? The way you say it makes it not sound.
Okay, so what are we going to do, Brand?
I think we might do daffodils.
Daffodils, definitely.
It's a
daffodil.
It's a daffodil,
Okay.
and then you can cream
All right,
the
then
daffodils.
let's
We have
keep
2
moving
creams
forward.
to play with, and 5 daffodils. 2 creams for 5 movies, guys.
Yep.
So don't blow all your creams in one.
You don't want to blow your creams up front.
No, you don't.
No.
2 daffodils, highest rating yet. 2 daffodils.
Oh yeah. Dan likes the movie. Dan likes the movie.
This is gonna be Dan. I'm gonna do a reenactment of Dan on April 10th when we record this. This is when he's gonna sit there and be like, guys.
Is that what I do? I close my eyes and say, "God."
This is a good movie. It's a good movie.
It's great. That's a
I don't know what you want from me. It's a good movie.
I mean, man, uncanny.
I didn't know you do impressions, man.
Man, I've heard you read.
Do me.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Guys, I freaking loved this movie.
Not bad.
All right.
Blowing back into the life of our adult children. Taylor, played by McNarma, and Zach, played by.
No way this person's name is McNorma. Just so you know right now.
I'm pretty sure McNamara.
McNamara. You idiots. Both of you read a book.
No.
Words.
There's it's Mick. It's
McNamara.
There's no Mac.
McNamara.
Is it McNamara?
Yeah, McNamara. McNamara.
Yeah, McNamara. That's how you say that.
That's
you
no
dolts. Yes, that's how you say that. Are you
Why do
kidding
you get
me?
so upset?
Is there an MAC in McDonald's?
Yes.
There's not MAC.
Big Mac.
A Big Mac, yes. Big Mac, yes.
Big Mac.
It's McDonald's.
It's McNamara.
It's not
you know.
McDonald's.
No,
it's I'm just telling you.
McNamara.
And but that was a bad example.
It was a bad example. McNamara, though.
Guys, you got on the record.
McNamara.
Got on the record.
What did you say the first time? McNarma? Can I get a McNarma? Can you upsize that? Would a Diet Coke would be great.
What goes around comes around.
Gosh, I could use a McNarma right now. I'm hungry.
You can't read.
Okay. I'm going to try this again from the top without the interruptions.
Okay. Does it have McNarma in it, though?
Yes.
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 1, March 24th, 2022.
Brant's trying to get on the show. We're over here just.
We didn't take the time last week, and this is on us, to say our goodbyes once again to our friend Benny.
Yeah, it was his last week.
This was last week. So I
And
did
then
put
this week, last week of Rippy.
I put together,
Yep.
So I put together a quick clip show of Benny's best moments. Trace, cue that clip.
And it's go ahead, just cue it.
In the arms
Benny's
of
back, baby.
the angel.
I'm hitting the sizzler. This health insurance isn't as good as I thought.
The angels.
What's the maximum out of pocket?
Boom! Here comes the boom. Ready or not?
Copay? I thought this was real benefits.
That's it. That's a weird. There's a lot going on there. One is a weird combo of Angel and Boom by POD.
Sarah McLachlan to POD. And then Benny, I think Trace got sidetracked with Benny's ongoing issue with his insurance provider, which is what
again,
I think is what happened.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
But we left him at such a down week too. He was selling everything. He took Iona to go all the way. It's tough, man. That was tough. And he lost the show. So that was tough. We didn't even.
What's is we have to blame Trace a little bit because she cut it together to where Benny's excited. He gets the benefits at the Sizzler, and then they're terrible.
I'm fading it back up.
We are.
True. They only covered $6 of my count.
We are.
How's a man supposed to live with this kind of insurance? I'm moving to Canada.
For the nation, we are.
What do you mean I don't have a job at the Sizzler anymore?
Last days of the rest of my life.
Boy, it is a weird clip show, I would say. Didn't think Benny had gout either. That was another one. That was,
they only covered $6. To be fair,
that's bad. That's bad insurance, man.
That's bad.
That's bad insurance.
Oh my gosh!
Did the Sizzler go out of business too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. But it was around in 20 whatever that was.
Yeah.
Why did we get the rights to really weird POD covers? Was that at Benny's request, Trace?
No. No, it was not.
That was a creative choice.
That's just Trace doing her thing.
That's right. Wheeling and dealing.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Season 1, episode 10, March 25th, 2022. Can you go get me some water?
I can.
I think that's the issue.
You want to just take a hit of this?
Yeah, I ran out of apple juice, and I think that's.
It's really sticking to the.
I'm not gonna have a single error the rest of this episode.
All right,
Not
here
with
we
that
go.
Fiji water. It's never been touched by human hands. Your dumb water, just people's grubby hands get run
All
through
over it.
But Fiji, nobody's.
My water is the equivalent of pre-pandemic Domino's.
That's right.
Pre-pandemic Domino's, hands all over your pizza. Not since the pandemic. COVID came around. They said, guys, for the safety of our patrons, we have to stop touching the pizza. I know that goes against everything that we stand for, but we have to stop.
After it's cooked, no more touching.
We can't do it anymore.
If you advertise that, then you're the worst pizza
You're asking
company.
for it. You're asking for this bit. They're playing Frisbee. Let's go!
Hey, what if in our commercials we assured the buying public that after we cook it, no one will touch the pie
Guys,
with their hand.
We're in a global pandemic. Do you think it's necessary just so people continue to buy our pie to tell them we don't touch it? I think we have to. I think people are asking the question.
People are wondering how
What
many
are they
hands
doing
have been
with
on
my
the pie.
Here's tastes at least like a 3-hand pie.
Good gracious.
Where was I?
I don't know. Joshua Ish.
Fiji water. Got it.
Tyler Hines discusses Almost Amore, March 28th, 2022.
What's my last name?
I had a concussion.
You know my last name?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
You don't know my last name?
Yeah. I think I remember seeing it once and being pretty confused by it. I do remember that.
It's literally the least confusing last name of all time. It's Gray. The color gray.
Oh, is it?
Could not be less confusing, Tyler. It's the
not
most
longer than
boring.
that?
In your defense, it's the most boring of colors.
Well, no, I mean, for some reason I had recalled it being like the longer. What's Dan's last name?
Thompson?
Yeah, none of these are ringing a bell. You're right. Just
Handoff?
never knew your
Handoff?
last name. If you gave me 1,000 guesses, I would have never gotten to Gray. Never.
This makes me feel like even though we personally follow each other on social media, it makes me feel like you don't actually follow me.
Well, no, but here's the thing. On your social media, which I saw you post pictures and lovely, is your last name involved in your handle?
It is. Yeah.
Is it? On your
Yeah.
personal account?
Personal account, yeah, it is.
Let's get into this.
We
Okay.
don't
First of all, this is the problem here. Brandon Graywins. This is why I was confused.
Okay. You know what? It's all coming together now. And please don't follow me. I won't let you. It's a private account. But Brandon Graywins, you thought my last name was Graywins.
Yes.
And that's a confusing last name, Graywins, because that doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
It's all coming together. It's all coming together.
This is the problem with
I'm
people
sorry.
got wild. I mean, Andrew Walker is AWOX. Like, what is that?
I shouldn't have called you out like that. That was not professional of me.
Just because I read your Instagram handle phonetically, I didn't think that, it must stop here. And now he must mean the word wins.
But if you know me, you know that's it's accurate.
You're
Brandon
right.
Gray
I should have
wins.
saw the personality reflected in the handle. You're right.
Brandon Gray wins. I loved it. I just thought, but there's we've been around each other before, and I know that there's a size difference. There's no way we're wearing the same clothes. Like what size shirt are you wearing? What size shirt are you wearing right now?
I generally wear extra large in my life, but I don't
No,
know
you
if
do
this
not.
is- I do, yes, because I like oversized things. Does that say small? Yeah, that's a small. This is, I think, from one of these Hallmark movies. I don't
So
know
you
which
mean to
one,
tell
but-
me that Tyler Hines wears anywhere in between a small and an extra large?
An
Pick
extra
your poison.
large,
You could buy anything for him, and he's down to clown.
Correct. I've gotten some Harley shirts for some lovely individuals, and I wear those.
Yeah.
And they fit just
Okay.
fine.
But looking at the sweater, the fit of the sweater on you in the trailer, there's no way in any world that's a
recall
extra large.
correctly- Well, hold on. Let's do some math here.
Okay,
if I
fine.
recall correctly, I think that sweater had some give. 1. 2, how tall are you?
5'11".
Okay.
5'10",
That's
5'11".
not helping things. So I'm 5'10", so we're the same size. But I don't think your frame is that different from mine. I'm on my
Tyler,
skinnier days these days.
Stop.
But that
Stop.
being said, this
Tyler,
sweater,
you eat nothing but apples. Like there's not a world where a guy who eats nothing but apples and a guy who eats nothing but like cheese and drinks
Whiskey.
milk every night is wearing the same sweater. It's not happening. I will say, if you find the sweater and you send me the sweater, I will wear the sweater on the show, no matter how it makes me look. But I'm just saying there's no way it's going to comfortably fit me. My point in sending you the picture was, boy, I wish I had a sweater like that. I wasn't trying to get the sweater off of your body because I'm not dumb enough to think that we wear the same clothes.
well, that's a dangerous game to play because I'm known for doing that. So, first of all, if the sweater exists in my possession, it's going straight to you.
Great.
Second of all, I'll wager a bet that it'll fit you just beautifully. I think it'll hug you in all the right ways, just like I would.
A second chance at love, March 29th, 2022.
Got a husband. His name's Arnold.
Hey, Arnold.
Hey, Arnold. And I would fight to the death anybody that says that Hey Arnold is not one of the top 3 Nickelodeon cartoons of all time.
Who wouldn't say that, though?
I don't know. It's Hey Arnold,
Rugrats.
Rocket Power, Rugrats.
Rocket Power. I've never even heard of
Have you seen Rocket Power?
Yeah, and I disagree with you.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean you disagree? Huh?
Wild Thornberries.
Isn't Wild Thornberries a
Wild
Rugrats
Thornberries?
spin-off?
No.
It isn't?
No, not in the
Is it
least.
Same creator?
Probably.
Yeah,
You know, you realize I've never seen any of these programs.
Or Cat Dog.
No, Cat
How
Dog.
about Doug? How about Doug?
Doug's up there.
Doug, okay.
Rocket Power is
Rocket Power
No.
sounds like something you made up.
All right, which of these Nickelodeon shows
Dude, I've not seen any of these shows.
I'm going to give you 3 options. One of them is real.
Okay.
1, Naked Brothers Band.
It's that one.
2, Cow Pals. 3, Dog Boy. Which of those 3 is a real Nickelodeon show?
Only one of them's real?
Only one of them's real.
The Cow Pal one.
No.
Naked Brothers Band.
Naked Brothers
Naked
Band.
Brothers Band.
It's a real
Angry
show.
Beavers is a better show.
Angry Beavers is not better than Rocket Power.
Angry Beavers
I would
is hilarious.
go to the grave.
You would go to the grave. For what reason?
Any reason.
Hey Arnold, Doug, Angry Beavers. There it is.
As long as we agree that Hey Arnold's in the top 3, I think you can make
Yeah,
your own.
yeah.
But Hey Arnold isn't. It should be in everybody's.
Recess was great back in the day.
That wasn't Nickelodeon though. That was
No,
an
it wasn't.
ABC show.
Yeah, but it was still great.
Get it right,
Saturday
Panda.
morning cartoons. Recess is, I think, the GOAT.
The goat.
No, it is not.
What's the goat?
Doug.
Doug is the GOAT?
It's the only one I've seen.
Do your best Peppermint Patty impression?
I can't. It's been so long out.
She's so raspy.
Peppermint Patty?
Not Peppermint Patty.
From Charlie Brown?
No, well, what's her name? Patty Mayonnaise.
Patty
yeah,
Mayonnaise.
Dag. That's not bad. Dag. Anywho, where were we? She's married to Arnold.
Hey, Arnold.
Can I ask you this one? And we don't need, I know we try not to get like religious on here, but have you ever given any thought to what would happen if cartoons got saved?
Dude, I have thought
Have
about
you given
this
any thought to
more
this?
than you would ever imagine.
Because think about like the cartoons, like they're not real.
I was thinking about this the other day, in fact.
No way.
I was.
Did you come to any sort of conclusion that's worth like talking about?
There would be a few that I did like through just rifled
So
through
just
my
thinking
head.
it through the
Some of the
cartoons.
older ones, like for instance, like Fred and Wilma Flintstone.
Yeah.
What would it be like if they
It'd
got
be like Yabba Dabba Doo Ya.
What about Beavis and the other
The
dude?
other guy?
Yeah.
No.
Well, here's the.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
Nah.
What about Beavis?
Beavis? Meh. And that other guy? Nah. No.
No hope for them.
No hope
None.
for them.
That's
None.
interesting. That seems
is.
actually go against what I've read in Scripture.
Now, what does them saying Yabba Dabba Doo Ya have to do with them being saved? I don't know exactly. But I will get to the bottom of that. That's just where my brain went.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Bullwinkle Booyah. Now, I don't know why that's what my brain thought of. When
All right.
Okay.
What about?
Okay.
And I don't know what you're gonna do with this. The Smurfs.
La 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 la.
Hallelujah.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
That was good.
That one at least sounds like hallelujah a little bit.
Bullwinkle booyah. I got nothing. Is he like, trying to be like a sportscaster? It's deep to center field. Bullwinkle booyah.
That's just something, food for thought, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's dive into this one. If we don't do at least one cartoon song bit per episode, we get fired. Deck the Lifetime Uncorked, stalked by a prince, March 30th, 2022.
You haven't got 9 hours of sleep since what time began?
I can't do it.
I mean, how could you? You're so busy.
Well, I'm an awful sleeper. And if I'm in a hotel, forget about it.
Yeah. Takes you a night to get comfortable.
Yeah.
They never have enough pillows in a hotel.
True. Well, they barely have pillows. Whatever the heck, I don't know what's going on in the pillow industry nowadays. Hotel pillows are garbage.
Awful.
It's like, what? Why are they there? Why are they there? Because they're not pillows. They're not pillows.
Calm down. I don't know who this is for.
It's for the hotel industry.
Big listeners of the podcast, the hotel industry. They love us. They love us.
Well, not after this one. We're not pulling any punches here.
That's true. We tell it like it is.
With your pillows.
Pillow talk. Yeah.
Pillow talk. Okay.
A new podcast where I go to hotels and review their pillows.
Pillow sucks.
We're really brainstorming today. I like
we're giving these ideas away for free.
It's a very short podcast.
Today we're at the Hilton in West Virginia.
Pillows bad.
Pillows bad. See you next week.
Hey, 5-star review from me for that podcast.
When Calls to Heart, Season 6, Episode 2, March 31st, 2022.
What moment in your life would you consider the moment that you really started to rock and roll?
Ooh, man.
Oh, I know the exact moment when I got my first pair of walkie-talkies.
No doubt.
Dude, that's a big moment.
Back
my friend
in
Robbie broke them, but it was cool.
Robbie.
Dude, when I got braces, that's when I started to rock and roll. I mean, braces sucked, but when you're in 6th grade and you get them, oh man,
Punk
everybody's
rock,
like,
dude.
baller.
You're listening.
This guy's got braces over here? Man, may as well be driving a car.
Man, you were listening to ska music. You had braces on.
This was pre my intro to ska.
You were listening to Nirvana.
This was like 1994 brand. Ska wasn't big until 95. Get it
Nirvana?
together.
No, Audio Adrenaline. At this point.
That was huge audio adrenaline time for me. DC Talk, Newsboys, bring it. That was wheelhouse there.
Take me to your leader, more like take me to your dentist.
Take me to your dentist, son. Take me to your dentist,
Your
son.
molars open there. I'll feel it real right here. That's all I got.
Your teeth might be crooked, so take me to your dentist now. We all not need clean.
No.
We all need cleanings, and we all hate them, and then we wish we weren't there. That was real rough. Should have ended well.
What was more awkward, Brian trying that song or Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on live TV?
Just earlier, 4 days ago. Probably this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
People are turning it off left and right.
Just like,
what is going on Deck the Hallmark? They took the very relevant song and they went one beat too far.
That's what they say about us. They take a relevant song
and they go one
beat too far.
One beat too far. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
For some reason that money is not ever explained, does that hurt this episode at all?
No.
Makes it better.
Makes it better. Okay.
More mystery.
It's an indie movie, Dan.
Yeah, it is. You don't understand it.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't need all the answers. You don't need all the answers.
That's so true. That's so true. I can't explain to you how many times I've been watching an A24 movie.
Oh my gosh, it's an A24.
I don't even know what happened. I don't even get it.
That's A24.
That's A24.
That's A24. That's When Calls to Heart for you.
Slogan A24.
That's A24 for you. Is that A1? No,
that's A24. The tagline could also be not only that's A24, it could also be I'm not sure what just happened. Both are wonderful.
Clara decides to work at the saloon. Dadgummits, Clara.
Jesse's girl for you.
Can I tell you something that I've been kind of kicking around with for a while?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Personally, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
No.
That's crazy.
I think she's pretty neat.
But Jesse's a friend.
Yes, he's a real good friend.
You know
Well, mine.
So you think she's cute?
Yeah.
The problem is, and I know you don't want to hear this, but the point's it's probably mood.
Yeah. Well. Yes. The rest of the song.
Still wish you had her though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought you might have.
So, Bill sees that.
Rick Springfield got it. Newsboys got it. Okay, we got a couple more left over here. Got 2 more left over here in the.
We have a
hopper.
cartoon pit.
We got NWO for life. It's a weird one we've got to bring in. And then we.
Signed, sealed, delivered for Christmas, April 1st, 2022.
Yep.
Yeah. What happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock? Still a mystery. For us. You probably know by now. Listening to this.
And we will too.
Will too as well.
That's right.
Probably should have mentioned it again.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
This is going to age well, I feel
I
like.
think so. The last one is the Santa Claus that he talks to that lets him know that he got the letter from a girl that, after he was married, a girl that also loved him. Now I'm just intrigued by how often that happens.
Yeah.
Because that can cause some soggy grass there if you're not careful.
Some soggy grass.
Luckily for him, it seemed to work out okay. I thought he was going to sock him.
No.
Like Will Smith socked Chris Rock.
It's nice.
I don't know why you got defensive.
No, that's true. It's on me.
Because I'm for
it's
it.
late at night.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
A little cranky.
Don't punch me, Will Smith.
It's good stuff. Gonna age
Man,
well.
Just One Kiss, April 5th, 2022. I think that grape is going away.
Grape?
The flavor
grape. You think it's disappearing scientifically, or you just can't find grape stuff anywhere?
It's harder for me to find grape stuff.
Like
what? I just want to bring it to the table, see if anyone else has had this.
Do you mean like grape Gatorade?
I think that mixed berry came into the room.
First of all, if anybody thinks mixed berry's passing for grape,
it's not.
They don't know sausage.
I think mixed berry came to play and grape got scared and ran away.
Is there a particular item that you're worried about?
All
Can't find
items.
grape stuff.
Guys, this is what I do. I bring things to the table.
Grape is going away.
I bring things to the table and see if anyone else is experiencing anything
I've not
similar.
experienced anything like that. Grape going away. I'm not. I can't say that I have.
There's a lot of grape.
Give it a little bit of thought, though. Less than there used to be.
No.
I feel like grape is still a prominent flavor in things.
I think if there's less grape than there was, it's simply because we've learned how to make other flavors since
grape and cherry.
This is what I'm saying. Mixed berry came to play, and grape went away.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is if there was a chart, you'd see grape increase.
But you're talking about it like it's something that just happened.
Well, I've noticed that over the past
2022 year of our Lord, you're like, you know what? I've realized.
I'm going to Google it.
Great.
All I'm saying, listen, the last
Google may
2
not
years,
show
what
up
can you blame?
Is there less grape?
Is there less grape
Is
today?
grape going away?
Is there
Google,
less
grape
grape
going away?
today? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Dan, tell everybody real quick about how they can find the latest and greatest. Real quick, yeah.
You can go to all the great places. Grapesgone.net.
That's right. Hey, we haven't gotten a review in a while, so go to Apple Podcasts, leave a review if you don't mind.
It's been a while since we've gotten a terrible one.
That's true.
I don't know if the people who just don't like the bits have stopped listening or we've been better. I don't know what it is. This grape thing sure to reel them in, though. I can promise you that.
Let's do this. Sometime this week, if you haven't left a review, go leave a review, but only addressing the issue that is whether or not grape is going away.
This is a terrible idea.
Well, it's not. I think.
But I love the idea of someone reading our reviews and saying 1 star, grape is going away. He did it.
It's a ghost, Mom. It's when the mom and you had a mom and they worked together and they did together. It's a ghost, Mom. And they have a cat and they say, what should we do? Should we let it go in New York? What's the worst that could happen? It's a ghost, Mom. We're back here. Panda, what do you think about this movie?
So I am ashamed to say that I was very confused by the moms. I did not. I was like, that's their moms. And then
you didn't realize they were
our moms are dead. And they mentioned I was like, no, I must have gotten it wrong. That those were the I guess those weren't
They
their
never
moms,
say
like
the
an
moms
aunt
are
or
dead.
something.
They reference their grandmas. They try to keep it a secret that the moms are dead.
Well, they got me because I didn't even realize it till you just said it, pal.
Just now?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
What do you think they were walking into at the end with the doors
Dear
open?
Lord Panda, what were you
outside.
doing while you were watching this movie?
I was watching the whole thing. I was like, well, maybe they
After they kissed, they said, "My mom would have loved you."
Right, and I assumed that maybe I got the women wrong. I was like, maybe that's their aunts or something.
What?
I mean, it checks out, but now I get it. Now I get it, and well, it doesn't change anything because this movie's a baller all the way around.
That is if you're only half watching it.
No, it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. You have a dream sequence in here. You have romance.
3 of those, I think.
Yeah, you have a few of them, and you have legitimate tension between Tony and Mia.
Reader's
right,
Digest.
let's do this real quick.
Junior's gonna have a field day with this.
If you also somehow finish this movie and didn't know that the moms were dead, email panda@deckthehallmark.com. We'll report back on how empty your inbox is. There's no one else in America that watched
only
this
happens
movie.
if you're not watching the movie.
No, I was watching legitimately the whole time. So I just assumed that somehow I must have. Originally, I wrote down, I was like, man, I love the moms. But then they said the moms are dead. And I
But
was
when they walked out into the light at the end, you weren't like, oh.
No.
Right
I
after
just thought
they
it was
said,
a really bright
My
area
mom
there in the
would have
theater.
loved you.
right after they say my mom would have loved you.
And I thought that was weird that they're bringing the moms up. I was like, well, they haven't really. I mean,
The tough
I
part of
thought
this
that was
movie
them,
is-
but they're
is that
dead.
If you're watching it all, you know that they're dead in the first 15 minutes.
Always amore. April 7th, 2022.
You're funny. It's time for What the Hallmark Inspired Show. We talk about the things that we still are wondering about. Panda, what's got your loins and a goid?
Oh, let me tell you.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah. What's got your nickels at a square foot?
Yeah. At the end, Tyler and are having a really heartfelt conversation out by the ukulele girl, and then they kiss big ones, and then it cuts over, and the girl is still playing ukulele, just watching them playing it, like staring them down during the kiss, and I don't know what proper protocol is in a situation like that. I feel like that's a situation I would get stuck in where I end up not meaning to, but end up watching people kiss big ones, and I can't get out. And so I feel like
I see trees of green. You want to keep playing?
I guess I'll keep.
Just
do they want ambient music or do they want to be left alone? I just don't know. I just don't know.
Thunder.
Cut my life into pieces. Nope, we're not doing it. 2 in a row, Papa Roach. Nope.
Oh, Malibu. I'll change the song.
I just think that the proper. I feel like the proper move there is to walk away, but I don't know.
It's hard to say. Yeah,
it's hard to say. So that's my what the Hallmark. Do you think you should walk away in a situation like that? I don't know. I feel like you walk.
It's a weird spot to be in.
It's a weird spot to be in.
This movie has one of the dumbest plot points that a movie can hinge on, which is the bank will only lend this restaurant more money if they get the buzz back. If a restaurant gets buzz, buzz, then the bank will loan them more money based upon the buzz. If you can find a way to recapture that buzz, we'll know it. We'll be able to measure that buzz, and we'll give you buzz money. That's what will happen. Every morning we start our day with, hey, how's the restaurant buzz scale? It's a 2 today, Donnie. Oh, no more money. But if you get that sucker up to a 7 or 8, here's some cash, baby.
Yep.
That buzz is real. Not fickle at all. We need buzz. Are we looking at numbers? Are we crunching interest rates or what the Fed's doing or, doing anything about how much that property's worth or how long you've been there? Nah, give me that buzz. Give me that sweet, sweet buzz. That's all I need, and I'll give you some of my bank money. Buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Be better, Hallmark. Early in this
can
movie.
I have a loan? Well, it depends.
How's your buzz?
Tell me about how popular you are in the buzz department.
How's your hashtag?
They only have 60 Instagram followers. They'll never make it.
No buzz. Won't pass the buzzometer.
Thanks, Charlie.
I'm gonna call 911 for you. Don't worry. Anyway,
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 3, April 8th, 2022.
First love.
My first love.
Rig, who was your first love?
Oh, my first love?
Yes, pal.
Oh, you know who my first love was.
I don't.
Bernie. It's a she, Bernie. Why did you think Bernie wasn't a she? You looked at me.
What do you mean?
You know I've been married twice.
What?
How are you acting like you don't know this information?
Bernice?
Yeah, we called her Bernie.
Bernice. I have heard of Bernice.
Bernie.
For some reason, can I tell you where my head went? My head
I don't know where it went.
My head went straight to Bernie Sanders, and
Bernie Sanders, the baseball player? My first love was center fielder for the New York Yankees?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Bernice, I
and
do
I'm
know.
halfway through a Dunstini, and that's not recommended.
Bernice, I do know.
The Surgeon General says frowny face.
A Royal Runaway Romance. April 12th, 2022. Hello?
I'm going to stop you right there, Brand. You don't love it as much as I do. There's not a way you can love this movie more than me. I love it. It's my favorite. I'm stopping you right there. This is the best movie of all
You're
time.
not supposed to give a hot take.
It doesn't matter. That's how much I love this movie.
The intro is just a generality.
No, it feels very planned on your part.
It does not.
Like you've been sitting around all day waiting to jump in with this.
I love this movie.
But even when I'm not high on a movie, I still say I love. This is just a
But
general.
it doesn't matter. That's how
Even when
good
I
this
like
movie is.
the movie, I say that I despise.
You can't love it
Hallmark
more.
movies. Panda,
And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast. We got a handful of fantastic grape reviews, and I appreciate that.
Yes, me
people
too.
left some reviews talking about the grapes, and guys, I don't want to oversell this.
No.
But grape is going away. That is by and large
the
been
consensus.
proven over the past week.
Scientific fact.
It's been scientific.
Yep.
And what I am so proud of that thesis is that at the time, and this is going to shock everyone, I didn't know where I was going with it. I threw it out there and I said, I don't know where I'm going
Everyone
with this.
thought it was planned,
But
Brandon.
you know what? I know.
You pulled
Everyone
back the curtain.
I know. And now that I said it, I was like, I do believe that. So that's not a lie. But I'm glad that everybody else, this goes to show you guys, just throw out ideas every once in a while because you never know what's going to stick.
That's true.
And in this case, grape stuck because grape's not sticking.
Curious Caterer, dying for chocolate. April 13th, 2022.
I'm Dan. I despise chocolate mysteries. Andrew Walker and Nikki DeLoach.
Come on, Dan.
Oh, that's low.
And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Signed, sealed, delivered from Paris with love. April 14th, 2022.
The ring ends up flying into a letterbox. And
Mail bin, not a letterbox.
A letterbox.
A letterbox, no.
It's a box of letters.
It's a giant bin that they roll around with all the mail in it. It can
Right,
have
but
packages, it can have letters.
No. But there's multiple boxes.
Yeah, it's a giant bin of mail. It's a mail bin.
mailbox.
It's not a mailbox. That's what's on in front
It's
of
a
residences.
letterbox.
It's not a letterbox. There are more than letters in it. It's a mail bin.
It's a letterbox, though, if you actually think about the different words. And just give it some
Buddy, I want to
later,
help you
more.
out, but it is a mailbox.
Bin.
You get it.
Welcome to We're
You get
All
it.
Wrong. Here we go.
You
Go
get
ahead.
it. You get it. You get it, baby. You get it. You get it.
It's so tough to be your friend some days, Dan. I try. I didn't even stand up for you, and you still make it hard.
You were like, buddy, I hate to break it to you. It's a mailbox. That's what you said.
It is.
It's not a freaking mailbox. A mailbox is a thing in front of the house.
in the shape of a box.
It's a mail bin.
Daniel.
It's a mail bin. He said letterbox. I said mail bin. You came in hot with the
But
thing. that's in
Panda,
front
you
of
are not
people's
with
houses.
me. The words that you're using are all correct.
That's right. You were like, I'm not with you, but the words I said are with you. That's what you did.
No, I stand by everything. It's a box you put mail in.
Chris.
Not letters.
Although they are included.
We're never going to finish the episode.
Love Classified. April 19th, 2022. Jax, you interview Panda real quick.
Panda, I want to know what your favorite Easter candy is.
Oh, favorite Easter candy? Reese's eggs.
Yeah.
They're best. They're the best.
God bless it.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask a question back?
New heavens, new earth. It's all Reese's eggs.
Really? All
You heard it here first. Oh,
That's
anytime
shocking.
you want one, right in there.
Man. So the Streets of Gold.
Streets of Gold Reese's eggs, if you know what I mean.
Fascinating.
It's unbelievable.
Bible really undersells it.
It really does.
Yeah.
You got to get that Greek translation.
I don't want to say anything sacrilegious. I never would. But I think we really could be getting more people in the door.
We could be
if we led with Reese's eggs.
Selling the new heavens and new earth.
Yeah.
or Reese's eggs.
Because they are the best.
They're the best
of the holiday.
Trees or eggs. This is what it came
it's
down to that.
eggs.
Dude, the trees and eggs are better than the hearts, the footballs, and the pumpkins. I know that much. We have thought a lot about this. It's a dogfight between the trees and the eggs.
I don't think it's as close as you think.
Oh,
and
man.
I've got some hot
come
takes.
tree time. I want to hear what your take is, though. Let's be clear, because right now it's all springy and Easter. All right.
No, but here's my problem with the trees. I'll say it, and we'll get done. It's out there, and we can move on.
Don't give me the ridges. Don't give me the ridges.
The ridges cut into
No,
the egg.
no.
The
no.
egg is just pure.
The egg
oval.
isn't even a real egg. It's just kind of a blur. There's no shape.
But what's
That's
great
all I
is
want.
that the egg is somehow better than the football.
The football is garbage.
Yeah. That football tastes like
what are they?
horse
What are those laces? Get out of here.
There's not laces on the
Laces
football.
out.
There is.
Laces
100%.
out. That's exactly right.
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 4, April 20th, 2022.
Have you never been to one?
No.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
Neither one of you.
No.
I mean, you could be underwhelmed, I think, based upon this reaction in April.
I don't think
for a June trip, but it's pretty great. I mean,
can we buy swag?
Yes,
yeah,
you
we
can
can
buy
buy
swag.
swag. I mean, however much money you got, you can spend it.
Can it be? How about the company's
the company
Business
expense it?
expense for Bucky's swag?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want a Bucky's
man.
hat.
We've done
And
worse.
a Bucky shirt.
Oh God, no.
Can I get a Bucky too?
We're not made of money.
Bucky.
Maybe we put a little thing up and people can buy us Bucky's swag.
There you go.
Yes.
It's the Buc-ee's button. You click the button and you
Bucky's button. I love it.
Out and drink I could possibly
Holly
get.
Goodfellow has already Venmo'd us money for Bucky's.
Yeah!
It begins!
Bucky's, 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 Bucky's.
Panda, do the clap over your head.
Okay.
Like,
Bucky's.
oh my God. You have crazy orangutan arms, and I love
it is
them.
just absurd.
It's wild
It
how
is
floppy your
every
arms
which
are.
way but loose up there, buddy. It's this. It's the riffs that you have. No one claps with this going on. You keep them all together a little
that's
bit,
not
right?
how you get maximum oomph.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Truth be told, April 21st, 2022.
And that really worked for me a lot, man. Really did.
Would you go back for me?
Of course I would, Bran. I'd walk 500 miles.
That's it?
I'd walk 500 more. You know why?
Why?
To be the man
Yeah.
that walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Why are you falling down?
Da-da-da-da.
They need to be talking about Oliver and Norman in this episode because they, in my opinion, have the most interesting dynamics.
He says it like it's the first person that's ever mentioned it.
I am.
He walked to the Oliver Norman moon for the first time. One small step for Nolliver. Jiminy Christmas.
You mark me now, but when this goes,
Mark me now.
you mark me now, but later on you'll see when the truth comes out.
Brittany Bristow interview, April 22nd, 2022. Excited for A Tale of Love.
And that's TAIL.
Because of puppers.
Because of puppies.
Yeah.
Little
Because
pups.
dogs have tails.
That's oh my gosh. It's
I didn't put it together.
It's not
That
like rat
is-
tail. It's not like a rat tail. You remember that haircut?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's like you fall
Chris
in love with
McNally
a
just
guy
has
in
a
rat
nasty
tail.
rat tail.
Yeah. It's
But
this
how
weird-
good would it be?
Oh my gosh.
He'd pull it all the way off.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
If
Chris.
anybody could.
If you're listening,
Chris, dude.
Just do it.
That's the sequel, Tale of Love 2, Rat Tail.
I can't believe rat tails were a thing.
I can't either. I remember being like 6 in 1989 and looking around going, we're doing this, huh? We're like, even at 6 years old, I thought it was a dumb
And
idea.
you were 6 in 1989.
Yeah, I'm old.
Old fart.
A Tale of Love, April 26th, 2022.
In my monitor anyway, you need to turn Panda's mic up. He sounds like he's a little like it's
Panda,
just
give
not
us a
quite
little.
there.
You told me earlier you have been working on some poetry.
Yeah.
And I think tonight's the night.
Slam poetry.
Some slam
You're
poetry.
gonna give us a little something.
All right, I got a little something for you.
I can lay a beat down for you if you want.
All right, yeah, please do. Listen, all you boys and girls out there. I've got a song that's not gonna make you square. It's gonna be real groovy for you, and it's about a little boat I used to call Choo Choo.
Boom, 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 boom.
I used to ride in that boat. Took me out to sea, and then I hung out with my friend Brett Debbie.
Hey everybody, my name is Brett Debbie and I'm happy to be here. Here's the whirly in the show. It's the earliest I've ever been invited to the show. Hey everybody, what do you know?
I love how we said you had some slam poetry, and not a bar in, it's a song. Not one bar in, you're like, this is a song I wrote.
Yeah, it's a song.
None of that. We're like, poetry, ball on tee, and you're like, I'm taking that ball, I'm playing a different game.
Yeah.
Song.
I hear you. I've been invited to many slam poetry.
You have.
And
You
I
have.
always do a song.
And never slam poem for free.
Oh, no.
That's true.
No. It's in my writer.
That's right, in your
You
writer.
sound sexy. You sound sexy.
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 5, April 28th, 2022.
Over there.
There's one take Jake over there.
It's so wild because obviously
Jake?
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, it's me.
I don't think Jake needs to be here right
I
now.
don't
Not
think
this
so.
week.
I don't think he
I think
does.
Jake needs to save it maybe for next week.
Save it, Jake.
Nope. I'm here going to talk for a couple hours about my one take. I got one of them. This is it.
You're called One Take Jake?
I'm called One Take Jake.
Drake, I got to be honest with you. I'm so confused about what your bit is.
What is your bit?
I got one shot, one opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted, one moment. And I capture it. I do not let it
one
slip.
take?
This
or
is
are
it?
you telling
Or are
us
you telling
about
us
a take
that you had? That was
had?
one.
No, this is it.
Why are you showing up right now? Like, why did you jump in here?
I am one take
The rule
Jake.
of improv.
One take Jake.
is you jump in when you're needed. Then what was the thing that was like, I got it, this is my spot, One Take
because
Jake?
they only,
You said his name.
I did not say One Take Jake.
I said one take Jake because
did? Okay.
they don't cut anything.
I see how we said.
And-
I don't
and
think
then
they
I
cut
said-
anything.
And then I said, who's one take Jake?
Jake. And then he popped in. And
When did you say One Take Jake?
He said it.
I said right after you said, I think whatever they record, they use.
And you
And I
said-
said, yeah, that's one take Jake.
Yeah.
And then he
And I
said,
said,
who's one
you
take
said,
Jake?
that's One Take Jake?
Yes,
I did.
Which is why I said.
I'm so confused. I said, I think whatever they record, they use.
Yeah,
and
one
you
take.
said, that's One Take Jake.
That's one take Jake.
And I listen.
What does that mean?
I would go back and play it, but we're one take Jake.
Yeah.
No, I know we're one take. We never do multiple takes.
No.
I'm still confused how One Take Jake, why he's here.
I just said, well,
Jake-
because I said one take Jake, because that's all right, one take Jake. I get it. And then
Jake, are you still here?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry.
So what is your take?
Oh, it's good.
All right, this is your moment.
All right. If I could do anything, I think we should legalize parachutes.
They're already.
So you have one take, and your take is to legalize something that's already legal?
I think you should make sure everyone has one, no matter what.
That's different than legalizing them. No. You said you wanted to legalize them. Now you're saying you
Mandate.
want to issue everyone a
right,
parachute.
because no one can have them.
That's not true.
Many people have
A
them.
lot of people have parachutes.
I haven't met a single one.
Okay, that doesn't make it so.
Who have you talked to? Who are you talking to?
Well, I talked to my friend Willie.
All right.
He didn't have a parachute.
Fair enough.
My friend Annie.
No, I want to be
She
clear.
did not have a
Jake,
parachute.
a lot of people don't have parachutes.
Yes.
That's not because they're
Can I ask you
illegal.
guys a question?
Please do.
Are there more people that have parachutes?
Don't.
Okay, let me rephrase
More
it.
people
Let me
that
ask
don't.
another
Because
question.
it's
Let me ask another
illegal.
question.
It is not illegal.
Are there more parachutes? Okay, let me ask this question.
If you
Are there more? No.
parachutes than people,
No. Are there more parachutes in the world than there are people that don't have parachutes? I know there's a lot of hurdles to get through, but you know what I'm saying?
Are there more
parachutes in the world
than there are people that
don't have parachutes?
No. There are more people that don't have parachutes than there are parachutes.
Glad we got that.
Which is why we need to make sure
That's
we
what he's
make
saying.
a
That's what
lot
he's
more
saying.
Parachutes because they're illegal.
They're not illegal. They're not illegal. First of all,
You can't get them.
But I will say I don't fully disagree with you. I think we've made our point, but you can't say they're illegal because they're not illegal.
I can't find one anywhere, and that's my one take. I'm out.
Thank you. One take, Jake.
There he is.
Do parachute pants count? That's a good question.
Ooh, that
Amy
is a
doesn't
good
have
question.
a parachute.
Good question.
So what I think we're getting at is there is a foggy number of parachutes to people, and Jake would just like to see more. Well, everybody, really.
I mean, based off of what I've heard, he thinks they're illegal still. Yeah. We got to work on that. But yeah, I think more people should have parachutes. I think that's a good.
Hey, Jake.
Good.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked to buy a parachute yourself?
No, I tried.
What happened?
It didn't go
You said
well.
you couldn't find
I couldn't find one.
You couldn't find one.
I Googled buy parachute now.
And that didn't work for you.
It did not.
Really?
I tried it again.
Buy parachute now. I put bow. Buy parachute now. Had it all by parachute is what comes up. The band. Yeah, I don't know if you can buy a parachute.
I don't think you can buy one to jump out of a plane with. That would be very dangerous. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Can I be honest with you? I think Jake might have a point.
All right, I need to be very clear. Something that's not, it would be like.
Not saying it's illegal.
Okay, so that's Jake's points that they're illegal. So
yeah,
they're not.
But illegal
you
in
can't
that.
Go and find a parachute right now. If
It's illegal.
Why couldn't you? If you cannot,
If
buy
they're
one
legal,
online,
then why can't you?
Because you have to go to a place where you're gonna jump out.
But what
of
if you're?
something.
What if you're not going to do
What
that?
if you're not going to do that?
They're not.
Then it's illegal.
I don't think so. There's not a law against it.
Then why can't you?
Because who needs a parachute?
There it has to be someone. That's crazy to say that.
What do
You
want
can
from
either
me?
buy it readily or it's illegal. Those
No,
are the
that is-
only
no,
options.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
We can agree to disagree here,
Okay,
but
fair.
I now sit squarely in Team Jake.
One take, Jake.
One take, Jake
man.
brought it today.
Yeah.
Brought it today.
As opposed to the other days where we have cut him, which is weird that we cut him.
Yeah.
I don't know why we would ever do that.
Yeah.
Ernie Deli Santi coming in hot in the Double Decker chat.
Is it about
buy
parachutes?
parachutes online. They're between $2,500 and $9,000 for a full kit. So go have at it, guys. Parachutes are legal and readily available. There you have it.
Do you have to prove?
Ernie Deli Santi, I trust him on this.
Ernie, do you have to prove yourself?
In the music, the moment.
Because if you have to prove yourself, then it's still illegal until you prove yourself.
What do you mean prove yourself?
No, I'm
like go through like a ropes course, like show a video.
No,
of
I think
like,
you have to.
like,
you
hey-
have to show yourself to be a person of valor.
Yeah.
It's not Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, guys. It's a parachute.
Like you have to click a button and it's like, do you have what it takes? And you have to say like yes or no.
yeah, that's it.
Et
And
cetera.
that makes it illegal.
More or less. If it's any hurdle, if it's not like
If
easy,
it's not
If it's
easy.
not free on the corner of the street, then
no,
it's
if it's
illegal.
not easy, it's illegal.
Okay.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Your voice is adorable today.
It's something.
Sometimes it just gives out, and it's just the
It
cutest
squeaks
thing.
a little bit.
Yeah,
and it's real cute.
you're a little mouthy, little mouthy panda.
Thanks, man.
I used to sound like that when I smoked Marlboros.
What did you switch to?
Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Sissy cigarette. Marlboro, man, I'd punch him in the face.
What do you smoke now?
I smoke a good combination of Pall Malls, which I've told you about on a number of occasions, and Joe Cools when I can find them.
You can't find them easy?
The older the better. That tobacco, as soon as it sits for a while, that's that teeth staining stuff. You know what I'm talking about? It's that good stuff.
I don't.
Is it illegal?
Oh, you bet your sweet bottom it is.
All right, pal.
Why did he say that?
I didn't like any of that.
Also, Brig, I noticed this week that your box is gone.
Oh yeah, I'm just out here and I'm loving every minute of it.
What happened? Did it go to a
I
vote?
agreed not to smoke inside on Sundays and Thursdays if they remove the box. If you want to come in here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, be prepared.
Who agreed to this? Because
Tracy.
Yep.
She agreed to it.
I sure did.
Yep. We were watching Deep Blue Sea, snuggled on the couch. LL Cool J's a scientist making big sharks.
Uh-huh.
I love big sharks.
Oh, I love them.
Trace loves big sharks too.
You bet I do.
You don't want small sharks. You want big sharks.
Big sharks.
And LL Cool J makes the biggest sharks.
The biggest sharks.
And those big sharks, they got big angry and big hungry.
Yeah, big hungry. Guess what they ate?
What they eat?
The pants.
Nicely done.
Trace
Trace.
out.
They also ate Dr. LL Cool J.
That's
R.I.P.
true. That's accurate. Yes.
Signed, sealed, delivered. The Impossible Dream. April 29th, 2022. Cooking with Danica Patrick's dad, Fred.
Hey, I'm Fred Patrick. I don't know if you know my daughter Danica. There's her pictures right up here. She drives cars, big time. She's a big time racer. I'm really proud of her. She drives.
Cook something.
You know what? You know what, Slim? You want to watch it? You watch it. My Danica wouldn't stand for it.
Cook something.
I'm gonna cook your heart on a skillet, and I'm gonna eat it slowly, medium rare.
Cook something.
You know what else is rare? Female drivers in sports.
Cooking with Danica Patrick's dad.
The roll.
More or less. Hey, everybody, welcome to More or Less.
Paper clips.
Less.
Dandelion.
More.
Paper.
Less.
Tablecloth.
Equal.
Wooden felt.
More.
Markers.
Less.
TV.
Equal.
TV.
Less.
TV.
Equal.
What did we do? What did we do? Why did we make this a Here for the Bits episode?
Because
TV.
Don't tweet that you're enjoying the show without the bits. Don't do it. You know better.
Oh, man.
And if you don't, now you do. Although I do like More or Less. I think it's a good. I think it's a good show. I think it's got possibilities. Guys,
May movie preview, May 3rd, 2022.
Kyra, played by Brooks, is a golden Oreo. Here we go.
A golden Oreo? What are you doing right now? Gladys Glady. Golden Oreo. Willow. I'm Brandon. I read things sometimes. You want to take a few plays off, buddy?
No, I don't, actually.
Okay.
I think I'm crushing it. Kyra, played by Brooks, is goal-oriented in all aspects of her life and is a golden Oreo. From professional to personal. When she meets Trevor, played by Watay, the new manager at the grocery store where Kyra works, he seems to check off all the boxes when it comes to what she's looking for in love. When her well-meaning coworker and friend Mark, played by Benjamin Charles Watson from Designated Survivor, tells dog-loving Trevor that Kyra has an agility-trained dog, she plays along. What? When her
You lost me at Golden Oreo. I stopped listening.
When her well-meaning coworker and friend Mark tells dog-loving Trevor that Kyra has an agility-trained dog, she plays along. I still don't get it.
He's lying about having a dog.
He's lying about her having a dog. Because he's telling that guy that she has an agility-trained dog.
So now they're in hijinks together?
I guess. But when Trevor tells her he is faced with a canine quandary.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. I skipped a line. Okay. But when Trevor tells her that he can't wait to see Kyra's... here we go.
Buddy.
buddy.
But when Trevor tells her, hold on, guys, shove off. I got this.
You could make a best of clip show of just this episode of him reading.
But when Trevor tells her that he can't wait to see Kyra enter her dog in an upcoming agility contest the store is sponsoring, Kyra is faced with you guessed it, a canine quandary. She quickly adopts an adorable dog named Sam, who's played by Nova.
Okay, good.
From
What's Nova Bennett?
We don't get that. Might be
One of the Airbuds, maybe?
Don't you? From a local shelter, but it soon become clear that
it soon's become clear, dude. It is just basic subject verb stuff at this point. It soon's become.
Get in my own head. I'm getting in my own head. I'm in a canine quandary. All right. Woo! So she quickly adopts an adorable dog named Sam from a
Marcus Rosner interview, May 4th, 2022.
So did you and Janice, did you meet in high school?
We met on a bar.
I don't know who's going to be more upset, Janice or Marcus's wife, after listening to this.
The first professional gig I had was a phone dating commercial.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. It was called Live Links, and
and Janice was not having it. She said, "It's either the commercial or me, baby."
But they did.
Aaron is like, so Janice called us.
And she told us about you.
She talked about what happened in Fiji, and it was like,
and he was like always on some weird like boyfriend phone line. I don't know.
And I did the same thing in a sequel called Killer in the Guest House.
Yeah, you didn't get killed in the first one or sequel. So when you're preparing, like, do you picture Janice specifically?
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 6, May 5th, 2022.
Taking it on the chin.
Frankie Muniz directed the newest Hanson music video.
Did he really?
He did.
Is this a true thing?
It's true.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it?
He's in it.
Is it Umbop again?
No, it's not Umbop again.
I've been waiting for an Umbop sequel. That first Umbop slaps. I want an Umbop 2.
How do you think?
Hey, nah. Hey, nah.
How do you?
Nah. Nah, nah, hey, nah. Nah, 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 hey, nah.
What does this accomplish?
I don't know.
What does this version of that song accomplish?
It's a sequel to Umbop.
Right, but they say
the 21st century needs an Umbop.
And you think the 21st century version is
Hey, nah.
Hey, nah.
You got it.
Who says that?
I did just now.
When?
Just now, Ninja.
Use it in a sentence, Ninja.
I just said, hey, nah.
Okay, that's not helpful.
Oh, that's a good sentence. I'm with Rig.
Umbop's needed a sequel for a long time.
Gowan's back.
No. Gowan's doing it the right way.
Gowan's back, and he's gonna kill the men.
Hey, nah.
Hey, now the guys are dead.
You just said, hey, nah. Guess Umbop sequel's happening.
Didn't say hey, nah.
Got him.
Didn't say hey, nah.
Got him. You say it more than you think you do. Tough shot.
To be back. He's not back. And we all know it.
Gowan's back, and he's gonna be in trouble.
Hey, nah.
I didn't say it. You said it.
Yep.
Hey, nah. Hey,
Hey, nah.
What is
Hey,
it?
nah.
Hey, nah.
Hey, nah.
Hey, nah. Yeah. Hey, nah.
You got it? Yeah.
Hey, nah.
Hey, nah. Nah, nah, nah. Hey, nah. Hey, nah. Hey, nah. Hey, nah.
I think it's going to really take off. I think Riggs.
The nice thing about Mbop though is like it kind of you can do some things with it. Like hey nah, like where do you stop and where do you start?
Stop
like,
and start wherever you want to.
Fair enough. Fascinating. This is from Peapod Pod ? Peapod Pod. So maybe shout out to the Peapod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with One Take Jake on this. We need to legalize parachutes. I'm writing to my congressman right now. It's appalling that parachutes aren't more readily available. Jake, are you here to comment on that?
Oh, no, that checks out.
Yeah. Are you happy that you putting that on the podcast has kind of caused a little bit of a...
It's a revolution. People are burning down the parachute factories as we speak.
So you do know that they make parachute factories, and they're burning. People know about them, and you still say that parachutes are illegal, and we're burning down the factories
in protest.
Okay, all right.
I'm leading the charge.
Good. Where's the next big meeting of the parachute burners?
So yeah, it's parachute.
Okay.
505 parachute.
Okay, that sounds made up, Jake. I'm going to be honest.
Jake, can I tell you though, if you're telling people to go burn down the parachutes, no one's going to get like your whole mission is for parachutes to become legal so that more people can have parachutes. But if you're burning down the factories, that's going to make it difficult.
I see where you're coming from,
Yes.
but I have one take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
So no one can change your mind on
That's
this.
right. It's one take, Jake.
I just lit it on fire right
If
now.
you had a different take on parachutes, you wouldn't be one take,
I
Jake.
would not be one take.
You have to lie in the bed that you've made.
I am here to stay.
Great. Great.
Signed, sealed, delivered from the heart. May 6, 2022.
Need one. D-Heck.
Yeah.
Under the radar.
D-Heck under the radar. You
So-
saying that the way you said it makes it sound like you're going to spit in snow cones.
There's
need one.
There's actually legally though,
D-Heck under the radar.
Legally, there's nothing anyone can do about that. If I spit in your snow cones, there's legally nothing. D-Heck can't get involved. D-Heck can't touch me. They said they won't get involved for nothing. Yeah, I'd say D-Heck got nothing on you.
Got nothing on
And
me.
they can't catch you when you're on rollerblades.
Most people would
No.
say you can't do that while rollerblading. I say D-Heck can't find me.
Caught me in the cone hut. Wasn't me.
Warming up to you, May 10th, 2022.
Somebody once asked me, would I like this movie? It ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I said, I don't know. Are they gonna fat shame somebody? I don't like that. No way. But I watched the movie and I kind of liked it more than I thought that I would. And then I thought maybe I should lose weight. Is that the goal of this movie? Hey. So I went in and then I ran. Then I came back and I said, no way, man. But I still like the movie. The movie's good for me. Yeah, I like the movie.
He's not in an art house. Like, he's
But
not
he's
in
an
an
actor.
A21.
Everyone-
A24.
A24. A21. They've released some shady stuff.
Yeah, they have.
And we don't even have that kind of time. I wish we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's dark.
They did a lighthouse kind of movie. They call it The Greenhouse. It was wild.
It was
All
really
those
weird.
plants everywhere. It was crazy. There's like a 30-minute shot of just like a Venus flytrap. Never closes.
Yep.
Got the clap.
There it is. There it is. Close it, baby. Close it, baby. Oh, yeah.
Not going to close.
Close it, baby.
You're not going to get me.
You got to close.
No, this is not my cheat day. A juicy fly behind's looking good, though. Oh, you buzzing real now.
I got to say, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate the movie. When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 7, May 12th, 2022. And that, my friends, was When Calls the Heart. Hope is with the heart. Nope. Hope is with the heart.
Hope is where the heart is.
No, there's no. Hope is where the heart is. Nowhere. There's nowhere.
Nowhere?
Hope is with. Hope is with.
Hope is with
the heart. No is and nowhere. It's a with.
Where the heart is, there is hope.
Hope is with.
You should know is.
That's right. Sorry. There's one is, and it's where I said it is. Hope is with the heart.
Where?
Try it one more time. Ready? Hope is with the heart. Somebody once asked me, what do I think of the epi? I said, not a lot's going on. It seems to be discombobulated and not a lot of direction. But does that bother me in the end? Yes.
Signed, sealed, delivered. 1 in a million. May 13th, 2022.
This is a pretty monumental week.
It is.
For a few reasons. The Lord of the Dance is back.
The Lord of the Dance?
Yeah.
I'm the heart. He's the heartbeat?
Yeah.
I'm the eyes. He's the sight?
You guys did it already?
Okay, sorry, Trace.
wow.
We'll back
Cool.
up on it.
We did that one
Sorry.
already?
Yeah. Trying to sneak a Stephen Curtis Chapman reference by me on a Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
Can I ask you guys this?
I'd love for you to.
So you have chicken, fries, cauliflower.
What are we doing? Are we doing? Is this?
We did it already.
Hey guys, I got that Incubus Platinum card. Try and stop me.
We did it already.
Did we save anything for Friday?
How about the sheep?
Did we save any? Did we just have to get?
No, we did that. Did we do it? We did all the bits. We did everything.
We did everything. We didn't do any 7 brew. Oh, we did.
Oh,
we do all 23 minutes of 7 brew?
How about the sour sauce?
Sour sauce had to be the Cholula that Rig did. That was great. He wrote that whole thing out.
We did it.
No.
We
Are we
went-
bitless?
We have no bits.
Is it going to be a bitless episode?
It's going to be a bitless episode.
Road Trip Romance, May 17th, 2022.
Brian, you got to follow that. Good luck. What'd you think, buddy?
Boy. Well, I feel like we got to start off with a moment of silence for the 5 big boats, Clipper, Dinghy, and Cream, and almost second double Clipper that Panda gave this movie in the preview show.
He's not wrong.
That is.
He's not wrong.
He took it to the tape, and the tape don't
went
lie.
all in
I
on Road Trip Romance.
I really did see Renaissance coming.
When Calls the Heart, Season 6, Episode 8, May 19th, 2022.
What's happening?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
You're
We're doing the
going
show.
through a list of things.
Yeah, we had a list of things to talk about. We do this every episode.
Every episode we do this?
Yeah, we have a list of things we had to talk about.
Sixpence none the richer?
Yeah, we already talked about them.
6, you're there?
I'm here.
No.
6, how you doing, bud?
Doing great.
What's
I haven't Bobcat Goldthwait?
I haven't talked to you
In a long
time. 6. How long's it been?
Oh, swing.
It's been swing years.
Yeah, you said it, pal. So swing 6. When are we gonna hear some more music?
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
What
Down the pipe.
What train are we taking?
Swing.
Let's try.
Kiss anyone recently?
Yeah. Down by the Milky Twilight.
The Milky Twilight? I don't think that's. Is that it? Milky Twilight? Is that the right lyric? Down by the Milky Twilight?
Kiss me down by the broken
tree house.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take the train marked on your father's map.
Second verse
Milky Twilight
is beneath the Milky Twilight.
Beneath the Milky.
We've got
You said down
we've
by
got
the Milky Twilight. Milky Twilight is like a diner in your store. Hey, you want to go down by the Milky Twilight down there?
we could get a moves over Miami. We've got bearded
Milky Twilight. What's your order?
Heart of a shootout.
Heart of a shootout.
I'm going back to the heart of shootout. And it's all about pew, pew, pew. It's all about pew, pew, pew.
What was that last pew about there?
It's like pew.
Yeah.
Rick?
Yes, sir.
How you doing,
Doing
bud?
all right. Finger gun to you.
Finger gun to you too, buddy.
You guys hanging in there?
Doing great, man. How's your week been?
May days are crazy days, am I right?
Dude,
Oh, man.
Had
no
a big
kidding.
mousetrap tournament down at Fitzy's. You know
my
that
gosh.
board game?
Oh, I remember.
Mousetrap?
It was great.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with this. We set out actual mousetraps all over the floor.
Why would you do that?
What do you
mean
play a
it's-
game? Everybody gets blindfolded. It's like a bird box situation.
Right, sure.
You
Good
basically-
callback. Good callback to Bird Box. God.
and we see who can go the longest without stepping into a mousetrap.
Mm-hmm.
We play some fun music. We do some strobe lights. It gets crazy up in there.
What are the strobe lights?
Every
for?
year, the winner gets a free bar tab from Fitzy's, so it's a big deal.
What do you mean a free bar tab?
Like the bar
How
tab is
much?
unlimited for a Friday night.
Wow.
I know. I know.
Unlimited?
Fitzy thinks this is a big deal, and the winners list, it's a tough list to crack. It just is.
Who's won before?
My pants.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Lost Without You. May 20th, 2022.
They do it? No.
Noodle.
No, that's
Use
not
your
it.
noodle.
That's not it. Get out of here.
Use your noodle.
Rig, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing
Happy
great. How about
Friday.
you? Working on this new candy bar called Lickamadoodle.
Yes. Real quick for you, Rig, I don't want to dive into that.
Please,
I'm worried.
it's a Lickamadoodle.
What's the Lickamadoodle?
It's a candy bar. It's got a lot of different things in it. We don't need to get
You got a
involved in.
tagline?
But the tagline is use your noodle. And I did a commercial
What do you mean? Okay.
for it.
Let's cue the clip.
And I have several takes because
Okay.
I'm an actor.
Let's cue the clip.
Hi, I'm Rick Dilby here for Newton. Let's run it back.
My bad.
Rick Dilby here. You ever wanted a candy bar and thought maybe a Lickamadoodle's for me? Use your noodle. No, that wasn't great. Let's go again. One more time. Hi, Rick Dilby here. No, I didn't say my name right. Let's go back. Hi, I'm Rick Dilby, professional spelling bee announcer. Lickamadoodle is a candy bar of the future. Use your noodle. I think I can do better. Give me one more.
One more.
Use your noodle. That's what I'd say if I was thinking about getting no. Can I get one more?
I'll allow it.
Hi, I'm Rick Dilby. You know what my mom always said to me?
What?
Use your noodle.
That works.
Fantastic, Wrigley. Thank
Wow,
you.
that was great.
What is a
you.
Lickamadoodle?
It's a candy bar. I've already said that.
Yeah,
They've layered in several layers of crunchy with chewy and a nice outer nougat.
Thank you.
You get the inner nougat. You don't get the outer nougat. It gets messy. But the outer nougat is clutch.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. It's a fork and knife situation, but it's
your
good.
noodle.
Use your noodle.
Use your noodle.
Noodle dance, noodle dance. It's time to do the noodle dance. Noodle dance, noodle dance. It's time to do the noodle dance.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, yeah.
What's going on?
You know.
Hey,
just
doing
that
it?
noodle dance.
Hey,
Just doing
Panda.
that- Doing that noodle dance.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
The noodles.
Are you doing it?
Many times.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Jump off, Pan. It's my turn.
Are you doing it?
I'm doing it.
The noodle dance.
The noodle dance.
Romance to the Rescue, May 24th, 2022.
Summer vacation is here and we're happy.
I'm going to ride
here.
my bike.
I'm going to eat some lemonade.
Eat some
And then I'm
lemonade.
going to have a sucky pop.
And then I'm going to go to a parade.
Gonna go to an arcade.
Gonna bowl.
Gonna swim.
Gonna go to late night bowl.
Gonna go to Waffle House after that.
Gonna go look straight at the lasers at the late night bowl.
Summer.
Gonna request jars of clay at the late night bowl.
Yep.
It's time for all the feels. Panda?
Yeah, I have one. So I really liked when hold on.
Oh boy. Cast your votes, boys and girls.
I like when they're when they're working on making the little dog biscuits. Yeah, that was really good. I like that. Although there's a wait what in there too. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, I thought they were cute together at certain points. I thought that was fun.
Dr. Lighttime Uncorked, Revenge, Best Served Chilled, April 25th, 2022.
She's up for this like well-renowned sommelier. Oh god, I can't say
Sommelier?
Yeah, when I see the word, I can't say it. Sommeliers.
Sommelier.
Yeah, like she's up for like there's a U.S. conference for like the best one of those.
Can you really not say the word?
I can't. I'm seeing it, and it's like too many M's, too many E's.
Sommelier?
sommelier.
There's only one E in sommelier, isn't that right?
But I made it a plural. Maybe I made up this word.
There's not another E in a plural. That's an S, right?
All right. Well, that's on me. That's on me. If you ever read my blog, you know I make up words all the time.
When calls the heart? 2 of hearts. May 26th, 2022.
This should be able to walk into a place of business from someone that knows her without fear for her life.
It was closed.
You really are arguing the opposite point? You're going to do this?
Listen.
You're arguing the opposite point of last week. Brand, last week, you were the one that said, Lucas, you can't get past this. Lucas put her in harm's way. And this week you're saying that it's Elizabeth's fault. I just want to make sure we're clear on that.
No.
That you've also flopped on that as well.
I'm not saying that it's
You're a flopper.
Listen,
You're a big time flopper boy.
I'm on pain meds, and I even know that that's a stupid take.
You're a big time flopper boy.
This is all I'm going to say.
That's a dumb take, Brand.
Big time flopper
Brand,
boy.
I thought we were friends, Brand.
I don't
No,
like
I thought we were
flopper
friends.
boys.
Flip, flop, flopper boy.
Flip, flop, flopper boy.
Flip, flop, flopper boy.
Flip, flop, flopper boy. Big flopper boy.
Flip, flop, flopper boy.
Flip, flop, flopper boy. You big flopper boy. That's what you are. Big belly flopper boy. Everybody.
Aaron, what?
Buckholz.
Buckholz. Buckholz.
Yeah, how many times
My
do you need to
name's
say
Buck Buckholz. How are you?
Hey, Buck, how you doing?
Oh, I'm a hot diggity dog. How are you?
What's your point? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Well, you said my name, Buckholz. And so I just assumed that you would like to talk to me.
I'll allow it. You got anything on your mind, Buck?
Yeah, I got a couple things on my mind. First of all, how come I never win the Monopoly game when I am playing McDonald's Peel instead? I have peeled and I've stuck and I've never won a cruise. That's number one. Number two, how come we really moved away from those tiny little DVDs? Those were state of the art.
Where are the tiny discs?
You just don't see them anymore. They save me a lot of space. And third and finally, I just would like to know how come numbers always are going up, but you don't see as many of them going down. They just keep going and going, and then you hit negative numbers, but those aren't
What's
the same.
the deal with numbers?
Signed, sealed, delivered. Take me to higher ground. May 27th, 2022.
Very expensive weekend for me.
Not the Tankila.
Rig, I thought you weren't here today.
Oh, I just heard Fitzy's $50, and I said, here now, boys.
You guys already talking about
The
higher.
Tankila, thanks for asking, is a...
Yes, Wrigley.
It's a 10-pound tank toy.
What?
It's the 10-pound tank toy.
Where do you find those?
Tank? It's not a tank, a fish tank.
It's a tank, like with a gun on the front of it. That's
Right,
where the
yeah.
straw is.
Where did you find this? Whose kid is
You ever seen the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Santa's tank?
Yes.
Yep, it's that one.
They
made a replica. And we made a bunch of those. It's the Tankila. This is what it is.
Well, isn't that a pretty picture? Go ahead.
So we put it on the bar.
Right.
10-pound
tank.
A 10-pound tank toy. Are you with me?
It's not a toy at that point.
Tank toy.
There's no such thing as a 10-pound toy.
1 quart eggnog.
Uh-huh.
1 bottle Juarez tequila.
Oh.
3 out-of-season dragon fruits.
What if they're in season?
No go. 10 kilos not served. 3 out-of-season dragon fruits. Turmeric. And the turmeric has to be shaved right on the top. You drink it straight through the gun in that armored tank. 10 kilo.
What's great?
How much does that weigh?
Drink is not
How much
$50. It is free.
How much does that weigh?
Well, there's a 10-pound tank.
I understand
toy.
it's a 10-pound tank toy.
Yeah, so I mean, it's probably a 15-pound.
Does not
drink.
exist.
I do want to point out that what's genius about this is the fact that the fruit is out of season. So you can have this drink pretty much around the year, except for about 3 or 4 months that dragon fruit
When
is
is
in
dragon
season.
fruit in season? I have no idea.
We're about to find out.
Wow,
Are we
what a
done
good
already?
time.
Oh my gosh.
What a
We're
breeze
great.
that
And
was.
that 4.5 hours, 456, 5 hours?
I don't know.
It zoomed by.
Just flew right by. What a love.
I got word that was quicker than Christmas at Cartwright's.
That's exactly. You stop.
You are so mean.
Bingo, bango.
Guys, what fun this was. Another year down, another one in the books. Until next time, may we be the first to wish you
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark is the That Sounds Fun podcast. It's produced by Tracy Noah's name. It's recorded live in, that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com.